So, last session, your group had been traveling down the Lanka Pass, the road leading into the southern mountains of Barovia towards the Amber Temple. After leaving from the Skullduggery, you had gained a companion in Ziggy Nimblethumbs, a undead... Hold on one moment. Who has been trapped here in some continuous resurrection state on death here in Barovia. I'm also having a continuous update thing. Sorry. As you traveled south, you ran across a few different encounters, some skeletons and banshees, as well as an individual who was trying to remove the skull of some large frost giant, as he claimed, from the side of a snowy hillside. And with your assistance, he was able to remove it. You saw that this was a item marked with magical runes across its surface, and he explained it had been a frost giant king at one point who had been slain by his tribe and marked as a traitor for some unknown reason. And that the item itself was cursed, and in his it is his area of expertise to search out such items for learning purpose. You continued traveling south, and while setting up camp, interacted with these small frozen spirits of sorts that were hiding around within the bushes, and then put out your fire, to which Harkem shot an arrow through it, killed it, causing the others to flee. Oh yeah, there was also the there were creatures moving underneath the ground that you had ran away from before that. Sorry, I got my timeline a little mixed up there. Then you continued your journey down and found a bridge guarded by many skeletal knights, as well as more banshees. And after clearing the ramparts and causing a little bit of collateral damage in the form of collapsing the bridge, you managed to get your horses, but not the cart, safely across. And then, as you discuss what your next steps going forward were going to be, you heard a loud screech in the distance overhead and saw a dark figure flying against the cloud, and the ground around you began to shake as rocks started tumbling from the hillside, and large skeletal hands started jutting out from the cliff and climbing up this side of the mountain. And that is where we start tonight's session.
Sir Kevin Bacon, I'm so sorry.
Time to go. I start running.
It's time to make like an egg and beat on out of here.
I don't know what that means.
Where were the hands coming out of it?
No, they're already up.
I am showing where they are at climbing out.
There was more than one.
You are moving. Oh, there's one across the bridge too, coming up from the side of the mountain to the north. Harkem, you said you are heading
Towards
just
that
down.
doorway, yeah.
Okay. What is everyone else doing as Harkem flies off at full speed toward the next set of guard towers?
Trying to get the door open if I can, too.
I will be right behind because
I mean, I can
he's
get it
running.
open.
I'm running.
I'm going to.
Is Vortex well, I'm Vortex. Is Ivy still have fly on her?
As long as you are concentrating on it.
It, I guess. She probably doesn't have a gender. Well, I'm gonna stay near Lane, so I'll follow. If Lane runs, I'll follow. If not, I'll stick with Lane.
Time to go. I'll run.
Yep.
I scoop up Lane and we fly.
Okay.
I'm gonna tell Ziggy that he can ride on Arceus with me
Oh, I
and
forgot
start
about that
moving
guy.
them that way.
Okay. Okay, you make your way south to the next set of iron ramparts. It does seem to be locked from the other side by a large wooden bar. You can reach your arms through, but it's hard to get leverage on the bar.
If I try to wedge my spear,
I have a crowbar. Can that help?
I'm gonna use my spear to help out.
I have Shatter
Your what?
or Knock.
My spear.
Oh, I mean, knock works, too.
Oh yeah, that works.
Hold on. I think I have to refresh. My hard drive is full apparently.
Okay.
Oh,
So let me just do that real quick, and then I might be
yeah.
able to put a wall up. I don't know.
Although
You sure
all
it's
those
locked?
H games really take up a lot of space.
It was
Like, what?
locked.
Seems like seems like I made it through.
It's supposed to be locked, but
Our sheer presence has scared the lock open.
okay, so you approach this barred from the other side. You see these large skeletal figures climbing up the side of the mountain behind.
I'll use my crowbar.
Can I take like a running?
While I wait for them?
Oh yeah, you have a crowbar.
Okay,
Try to
give me
let it
a
free.
strength check at advantage.
Strength is so good, though. Can't click.
I believe in
advantage.
you.
I have one
Yeah. 17.
third level spell left
17?
if we want to just use Knock.
You jam the crowbar in there, and it's just seems frozen solid
On a
in the
17?
spot.
Golly.
Yep.
I'm not getting better than that.
All right.
Can I
I'll yell back. We're gonna need someone to be able to break this crowbar. Or
Can I, like-
break this crowbar?
Don't break my
this
crowbar.
Break the crowbar.
Can I get a
Leave
running
the crowbar
start
alone.
and smash the door in? I just
Ooh,
want to
ooh.
like from where I just run at the door, full
I
speed,
jump
shield
out of the
up.
way.
Okay, give me a strength check as you run towards the door.
Watch him her mouth trail.
Oh,
19 just
God.
does not make
damn
it. I'm
it.
sorry. Slam into this. The ice cracking on the other side. You can hear where it's frozen from where water's been trapped in between the boards, sticking it in place. It splinters a little, but it just doesn't make through.
I cast
Behind you all, you see these skeletons now climbing up onto the road. You cast Knock. Another loud, thundering echo travels across the mountain as Vortek casts Knock on the door, and the bar finishes cracking on the other side and splits open. The portcullis can now be lifted open.
Oh.
Time to help.
Somebody help me with
Let's
this.
move. I got you.
Okay, two of you are easily able to open it. Everyone runs through.
Yeet.
Yes.
Okay.
I wait for everyone to go through and I slam it back down.
Smart.
Try to put the bar back too. If it's not just like broken.
It is broken. The other side.
Leave your crowbar.
No, I'm not leaving my crowbar.
We can get another one.
No, we can't. This one's special to me. Leave your sword.
Go fuck yourself. All right, let's go.
Okay, you slam the portcullis down behind you as you
Yes.
go through.
Yep.
Lane, are you getting back on Ivy? With Vortex?
Yeah.
Flappity, flappity, flap.
I don't
Uh,
have the lock spell. We'll never get that board back in.
you all take off down the narrow road south. It winds up around the mountain. As you look behind you, the much slower moving, lumbering skeletal giant
Oh.
are falling behind, but you see they quickly bash through the stone walls of the guard tower, scattering it to either side of the mountain as it crumbles hundreds of feet below.
Yep, should
See,
have thought of that.
if your crowbar was there, that would have stopped all of that from happening.
You do outpace them with your speeds, though.
Whew.
They cannot seem to keep up. Also, as the path gets narrower, they seem to stop following as they have no real room for getting
Again.
through.
Too much gains. That's what they get.
I feel warm for the first time in forever from all this running.
For the first time in
You mean all this flying?
forever.
No, I'm running. I'm not flying.
I'm flapping my little wings as hard as I can.
Just gotta let it go, man.
Oh my god. Really?
It's snowing. It's snowing. I had to. It wasn't an option.
Okay. You travel for the next. Double check.
Dead Banshee.
I feel like I feel like we're going in circles. We've been on this road before.
You travel for the next 3 hours without anything too eventful happening through the snowy mountains. It's rather cold. Let me check. For the
Damn it.
last hour of
Uh-oh.
for the last hour of that, the weather picks up to be quite severe around. A heavy blizzard rolls through,
Nice gentle breeze around me.
causing extreme cold. Can you link your control weather sphere that you can do to see if it blocks out the cold?
I hope it does. Otherwise, we're gonna make some frozen chicken soon.
Did any of us get a good glimpse at that flying creature?
So it's not. I can't do the cold, but I can keep the wind like at our back, and keep the rain and snow off of us.
Okay, so anyone not wearing cold weather gear or having resistance to cold, I need you
wow.
to make a Constitution saving throw.
Ooh, with advantage, +5.
I have my cold weather gear on.
Wait, where's Nakare? According to this map, she's close to me. Would she be within?
Because it takes course over an hour,
Okay.
it's not likely you would be spending that entire time around her.
Nope.
So
That's fair.
make it it'll be straight. Nakari and Ziggy would be the only ones that get the +5, I would say. Because Lane is riding with Vortex.
I have cold weather gear on.
You too,
And
Rob.
if you have cold weather gear, make the Constitution saving throw with advantage.
Oh.
What if
Did
I
we get
told you
cold-
I wrote in my inventory warm weather gear?
Didn't we pick up cold weather?
We got 3
Uh,
sets, and the birdies are the ones without them.
Yeah,
Oh,
but
we
I
don't
actually
have-
cold weather gear. There we go.
Come
All right,
on.
Constitution with advantage. Gotcha. Constitution save.
Yeah, like,
saving,
I have-
saving throw, right?
One set, so I would roll with advantage.
Yeah, if you have a set of cold weather gear, then you roll with advantage.
Ooh.
No
15.
advantage needed.
Okay. 15, 19, 20, 20. Okay, 24. Okay. You all managed to hold off the chill from entering into your body. You steel your resolve against this very cold Arctic chill that blows down through the mountain.
Rustle my feathers a little bit. Poof them up.
My vitality is enhanced by the life essence within my trinket.
I cuddle in a little closer with Lane.
Oh my god.
Ignore him.
He says to Lane as they cuddle.
Sorry.
Ignore the rest.
Okay.
Is that your dagger? You just happy to see me.
You all see off in the distance, probably about 100 or so feet, a small blue glow through the snow further down the path. It barely cuts through the thick falling snow around you. A bright glow in the distance.
We still heading in the like correct look like we haven't got like turned around or anything, right? We're still going towards the Amber Temple or where we believe the Amber Temper to be.
Give me a survival check.
Oh, good thing I'm good at those.
Okay.
Path has only seemed to gone one way, and aside from where it was split by the frozen river, you've been on the path the entire time. So, if this is where the Amber Temple is, then you're going the right way.
There's been so much combat that I don't even know if we got turned around or not. Alright.
I know we didn't get turned around because someone destroyed the bridge.
It's crazy. Those old bridges, they just collapse sometimes.
They just collapse sometimes.
Telling you, if that crowbar was there.
So, what is everyone doing?
Getting later, right?
It is currently about
10 in the morning.
Oh no. We've been
You
on the
guys
road for
about
3
4
hours. When do we get up?
about 4
Oh,
in the evening.
it's not that late.
Ooh, that's the afternoon to me still.
Press on. Do we
Oh,
see
yeah.
anything around
Yeah,
us?
we can
I
go.
fly up real quick?
You do see, like I said, you see a
Yeah.
bright blue light off in the distance, probably a little over 100 feet out.
Oh, that's
in the-
really close, actually. Can I fly up in the air and do like a beacon, look around, see if I see anything else? Especially flying dragons.
It is going to be hard to see through all of the snow, though, because the heavy blizzard is going on around.
That's true. I can't see.
So
through
you
snow.
can only see out to a limited distance, not
I
as
do it
far as
anyway,
that
and
light.
like, yeah, I can't
Well,
see shit. Come back down.
It's
been a
pretty
while.
much just snow blindness up there, complete white.
Whiteout conditions. Well,
We should see what that light is ahead.
yeah. I'm down.
Okay, you all continue traveling south towards the light.
Yeah.
As you get
Sneak up on it though.
okay,
I'll
give
go a
me a
little
stealth
bit
check.
ahead with, but like in
Just
the bushes.
knock on
and
it.
shit. Oh my god.
Okay. How far ahead of the group are you going?
30 feet.
30 feet? Okay. As you get closer, Harkem, the snow still heavily obscuring your vision out, probably beyond 60 feet. You see the bright glow a little clearer. It seems to be around a person, seems to be emanating from them. You see another figure, brightly illuminated by the light, thick clothing of fur and this heavy hood over the back of its head. The light shining off of the other one makes it a lot clearer to see through all the snow. And as the other figure turns around, not directly towards you, but just in your general direction, you see beneath its hood is another bright blue orb of light just shining
As its head?
from its head. Yes,
It has a head. It's not a glowing blue orb. As a head.
you can't see its face. It is obscured by this bright blue light that shines out from underneath the hood.
Try to get a little closer.
Okay. How close would you like to get?
Just where I can clearly see what it is. Not enough to be seen though.
From
If
where
there
you're
is.
at, you can make out it looks to be some kind of humanoid figure with a bright blue light emanating from it. Same as the other creature that was shining the light on it is another humanoid-looking figure. This wrapped in these heavy cloaks with this bright blue light spilling forth from it.
I'll go back to the group then.
Okay.
There's two figures up ahead. Can't see much. They're glowing bright blue.
We should send Raw to go say hello.
Don't think that's a good idea.
Raw,
Are
throw a
they
pebble at him.
blocking- Are they blocking the path?
I mean, okay. I mean, that's a little.
not really
so-
blocking. I don't. What did it look like they were doing to me?
They were off on the side of the road, kind of around the bushes and trees. They seem to be just kind of meandering around a little bit.
Yeah,
Almost like they were kind of sniffing the air almost, but they didn't have any facial features that you could make out. It's just the movements of their head looked like it.
not really blocking the road. Kind of off to the side.
You want me to? I can get over there and then get back over here quickly if necessary. Although I am quite exhausted at the moment.
Or we can try just getting past them.
I mean,
Hmm.
there's only one way to find out. We should go up there, hope for the best. Maybe they're friendly. No, they didn't attack him immediately.
They didn't see me.
Yeah, they're glowing.
We could send an illusion up to it to talk to them to see if they're friendly or not.
Ah, I mean, no matter which way. I mean, it's kind of there's only really one way to go, right? I mean, that or what? Try to like, weave our way through the bushes and trees.
There's 6 of us and what, 2 of them?
We'll
I
be
like
fine.
those
Have
odds.
energy.
I stay hidden though as we go up, like away from the group in the bushes. In the snow.
You're not muted.
Oh, it's muted. So what's everyone doing? So I understand the plan going ahead.
Continue
Nonchalantly
down the
walk
path.
past.
We're gonna continue
We're
down the path.
approaching cautiously.
Approaching cautiously?
Cautiously.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I keep an
But-
eye on them as we go up.
But also arrogantly, like we belong there.
Okay.
Oh,
Cautiously-
that worked out.
Cautiously optimistic.
Natural one, so 30. Okay, as you move closer, you can see other beacons of light further out, probably another 60 to 80 feet out. It looks like 4 of them off in the distance, somewhere in the woods, aside from these 2 bright beings of light, which I will show you as you get closer.
Whoa, they do glow.
Um,
The red doesn't
These-
go bad.
Heavily cloaked and covered figures glow with this icy blue light that seems to shine out and illuminate even through the snow.
Ooh.
As you are passing through it, through the light and past them, they do turn towards you.
Like, as soon as we get into the light, as if they can, like, tell
They
we crossed it.
do not they don't look towards you, Harkem. You do feel that the light is very cold. It feels a little colder than even the freezing temperatures around you. I need Ra, Nakari, Vortak, and Lane to all roll a d20 for me. What are you shocking grasping?
You rolled a 12.
Oh my god.
I don't know why that happened.
That's bad.
Oh, how did you know I rolled a 12? Get out of here.
Nice. You rolled a
It
3,
says you rolled
Ra.
a 3,
That was
Ra.
Lane's 12.
Wait, what?
That
That was
was
Oh,
Lane's 12.
oh no.
Okay, Ra and Nakari, I need a Constitution saving throw from the two of you as the bright light shines out from the hoods of these creatures.
Better roll 3
And
again. Whoa.
Oh my
You
god.
you feel it start to sear into your eyes, and you quickly shield them and trudge forward. Are you guys rushing as the other brightly glowing figures in the nearby woods start to turn their
Oh my god.
attention? What is?
I'm gonna
What-
yell to the group, like, oh, it's spicy. We gotta go.
I have no idea why my stuff keeps rolling.
Are you clicking it?
Just refresh.
No?
There are more in the woods?
Yep. And it's
There
really
are
cold and-
about 4 more total.
Do they seem
They are
hostile,
further
like
out.
they did that?
They did look towards Ra and Nakari, and a bright light came out from their hoods, and you saw Nakari and Ra both shield their eyes defensively.
Yep, pick up the speed. If they're not coming towards us aggressively, I'm just gonna keep going a little bit quicker.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's time to go.
Okay, you guys all continue on.
Yeah.
Harkem abandoning stealth for speed or continuing stealthily?
I'll continue stealthily because I kind of want to
Okay.
watch them as I go too.
You do fall a little bit behind. You see that they shoot bright beams of ice out from their hoods as well towards your allies, which your allies with their movement speed are able to get out of range of it before they're able to actually hit them, as it seems they are also affected by the limited sight distance from the snow. You guys do all hear these violent whooshes of energy passing behind you and arcing off into the distance.
Oh,
You see the
definitely-
other ones, Harkem, lighting up in the woods and moving towards the location of those two. After just a moment, they do seem to lose interest, go inert, and kind of just sit there for a moment.
They seem almost mechanical then, or just not.
Give me a medicine check.
Am I good at that? Not really.
It's a booby trap.
Ooh, 22.
It seems like the responses of an undead creature,
Ah.
driven by a hunger of some sort or search for prey. But you all continue forth, avoiding these creatures and their
their wanton gaze.
their wanton gaze.
Stop looking at me, Schwan.
How dare you look at me with those lust-filled eyes?
like to leave the party.
Okay.
Well, technically, you are away from the party, so
Ah.
You continue traveling through the heavy snowfall, which does start to let up after a little bit of time, becoming less aggressive and a little easier to see through. Now you're able to see out a little bit beyond 100 feet before the snow becomes a little bit too blinding. Travel for the next several hours until nightfall. Very uneventful. Is there anything anyone wants to do during this time? As we approach night.
I will keep my eye out for a nice cave and or secluded area to maybe take shelter for the night.
I can handle the shelter for the night.
The
We
spell's
just
not
go back in
allowed.
the trees. It is allowed. I will. There was something I wanted to do, but now I forget because maybe I don't have it prepared. Yeah, never mind.
Okay. Give me a survival check if you're looking for a campsite.
Oh, I think I clicked it twice. Nope, we're good. 19.
Okay, 19. You do see a spot off from the road that looks fairly clear.
Sounded like there was going to be more to that.
Hold on. Sorry.
Okay.
I was there was going to be. You just got to be patient. I was just transferring things and
I'm going to need more of an audio cue then.
I don't know. I found it funny. You see a campsite off to the side. All right, you figure it out from there.
you see a clearing that looks like it could make a suitable campsite. Off to the side of the road. I'm going to move us there, perhaps.
Maybe. It's black and white.
Because it is dark.
It is
Red all
dark.
over.
I missed my light spell.
As night falls, you do see a area that looks like a suitable clearing just off the side of the road. Pretty suitable shelter from all directions against the storm. There is a tree that appears to have been fallen by a recent storm that could either be used to gather firewood from or just provide a little shelter.
We do both of those things. I will start working on a fire. No, I'll check around the area first. Make sure it is secure. Walk up and down. I'll tell Ra to start the fire.
Okay, give me a perception check as you check around the area.
22.
Okay.
And
Seems
then
like a fairly safe and pretty well defensible area. Should you have any issues.
I'm gonna light up my glove. It's like dark enough to be hard for me to see.
I'm gonna ask Ra why the campfire's not up yet.
I'm not a magician, and I can't just make fire fly out of my palms. I will look over towards the magic person of the group and ask
Do you
him.
not have a tinderbox?
That is actually a pretty valid question. Let me check.
My fire spell is kind of like a shoots and makes a big little explosion-y thing.
Oh,
I can do it, but it's more likely to scatter the firewood than it would be just to light the fire.
Why do you not have a tinderbox?
inventory. I don't think I actually do have a tinderbox. Because
It's only fire's only
the-
gonna attract attention anyways. Smoke is gonna draw something to us. Just sleep in here.
wait. Where'd
It's
you, where'd
also
you
going
get
to
up?
attract heat.
Yeah, that's
It's
true.
perfectly comfortable inside of here.
All right, nuts and butts. Let's do it.
Whoops, what is this?
Oh,
How do
I
I get rid of this?
was gonna
Ah.
put a fire down.
I'm-
All right, okay. Are we doing the fire? Because I
10
can make.
feet. Boom.
We dig a hole,
fire.
dig a little pit for the fire. so
Yeah,
it smells
there's ways
right.
of making a fire without having smoke pop up in the air. It's possible. It's very easy.
And dig in a little hole, kind of, so it's not as
That's-
visible. from
That's
afar.
exactly it. You dig a hole and you dig a hole
We're
slightly to the
good at
left of it.
survival. We know this stuff.
Exactly.
I keep the smoke from flying in my face like at a regular campfire.
Oh my
Oh.
Oh
goodness!
god.
Oh my god!
Oh,
Yeah,
what
it's
is
so
that?
safe in there. I'm getting
Yeah.
out.
Don't worry, it's just where the devil lives.
Yeah. Oh no, says the devil.
Oh, no,
Oh,
no.
now it's a pretty little green
Is
circle.
it's not animated or anything though, so it's kinda
I see like green fireflies
see
sparkling
stuff.
around.
Are they moving though?
Yep.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
They're definitely moving. I mean, it
Oh,
kind of
well.
looks more like a contagion that has broke out of a lab, but
I was gonna say
Ross
we
sneezed very aggressively.
I didn't realize we're trying to look for ghosts here.
Ziggy, tell us a story.
I didn't mean to say that is okay from you. I meant to say that is okay from me, but it happens.
Stop talking to yourself, Nakari.
Wow.
It happens to me.
Nakari, as you activate your boots, you do not sense anything moving under the ground. Ziggy says, "Did I tell you about the time I performed at Castle Ravenloft?"
No, I actually want to hear that one, surprisingly.
Oh, yes. Lady Angelina and I were performing for the Baron.
Oh, wait, when you got stabbed? Yeah, you told us that.
Oh, well, then I guess I'm out of stories.
That is your only story.
It's
Maybe
kind of
it's
the
all
biggest
from-
one.
Hey, AFK for 1 second.
You don't have one from, like, when you were dead and maybe something interesting happened?
You see any weird people? Oh, what about the I almost said the sassy six. The what the hell was that? What was that guy who was with them? Your old character,
Sazed?
Yes.
Oh, yes. I told you all there is really to tell you about Sazed that I know. He came here south looking for the Amber Temple. We got split apart, and
Did he didn't share any like stories, did he? Because that's all we kind of hear about is the people that took down Strahd. But I mean, we saw him.
he had told me some stories of the Mistborn. He did not say that they took down Strahd. Said it was quite different than that.
Oh, okay.
What did he say about the Mistborn?
They were his friends, mostly. Seemed like. He thought maybe the rest of them might be trapped here too. And that the answer to save them lay at the Amber Temple.
Oh. Did he say how he died? Did he share?
Collapsing building in a great explosion. Yes. He said
Is that
He
how?
said it got pretty crazy very quickly.
Is
That
the-
Strahd ultimately was the one that killed him.
Oh wow. Okay. Is that how the Mistborn went down?
That is how it was understood by me. Yeah.
Crazy.
Why are you so suddenly curious about these Mistborn?
Well, I mean, what else are we going to talk about? Do you want to share a story?
Someone that we've actually met? I don't know.
I'd like to
You
hear the
could
story about Strahd.
you could tell me about where you're from if you would like.
Imagine this place, but darker, less full of life. Constant pain, suffering,
Same.
loss of no joy, no color. When you die, you're
much.
just brought right back.
Wow,
Not the
That's-
same.
not the same, no. I mean, pretty much. If this instead of it being freezing cold, the polar opposite, beautifully like 130 degrees at all times. There's sand everywhere.
Celsius.
130.
Celsius. Oh,
That sounds
your blood
terrible.
boils in your body.
Speaking of, now we know where that portal went. That's Lane brought up. We found Satan's house.
I think we only have a couple more days of travel. And we should be
Oh my god. Days?
Oh, I'm not exactly sure how far off it is, but we traveled for a couple days looking for it. And we did have transportation of sorts.
Are the two of you related, like Raw and Harkemon?
Yes, we're brothers.
Well, I know you're brothers. I'm asking Vortek and Lane.
Oh, I
No.
thought you were asking Ron Harkem. I'm like, I mean, yeah, obviously.
Well, she said like Ra and Harkem.
Oh, I didn't hear the like.
Oh,
No, we are not familial bonds.
I don't know if
see,
those would even exist anymore. Everybody dies.
Ziggy leans in close to the fire and takes his voice a little low and looks at Vortak and Lane. Is love in the air?
oh,
He does a little wink. You see the muscles around the socket, which is eyeless, try to perform a wink, but it's more disturbing than charming.
Yes.
love goes-
You owe me 5 gold, Ra.
I don't remember making this bet.
My only duties are to the Raven Queen. I've served the Raven Queen for many lifetimes at this point. There's no need for anything else.
Besides, if you saw us in our home plane, we're not quite as pretty as we are here.
Oh,
Although Lane is still fucking pretty ugly. Just imagine it only gets worse.
ah,
What
Wait.
happens when you're in your own plane?
We revert to our natural forms.
so this isn't what you actually look like?
This is something more appealing that won't scare everyone away from us.
Wait,
It's not that appealing.
Appealing enough.
did you
Ziggy
choose how you look?
rubs on his face a little bit and says, "I could use something like that."
Yeah, you two need to share some tips and tricks or something. Is it? What?
So
You may come under service of the Raven Queen.
You could
You
do that
follow us back to the. Come with us to the Shadowfell.
after we break down the barrier between this place and the Shadowfell. Hopefully, we can. Yeah, you could come do that if you want. You can come to the temple.
You would, but you
Are you
definitely
But-
could.
recruiting?
But we de-age slightly when we're away from the Shadowfell.
See,
So we're much older than when we look at the moment.
oh,
How
so
old are
you're
you?
old and more decrepit looking.
Backstory shit. Where's my Google Docs?
You don't know how old you are.
I mean, when you've lived 100+ lives, who counts? Why even count?
100+ lives.
This life, I think I'm 200 or 300 years in.
And you remember all these past lives?
To some degree, yes. And I will. Also, do you have a lock and a lock pick?
It's a lock and a
Why
lock
have a
pick have to do it.
lockpick?
Pick lock your memory blocks.
Yeah,
I'll
what,
show you.
do you by chance have to? Are you on a venture to master the elements like wind, fire, earth?
No, but I can.
Okay.
I can reach back into my past lives to some degree.
How do you do that?
I just think while I'm in my trance and
Oh.
concentrate really hard on on things that I remember, and I can, in this case, I've remembered how to pick locks, but I could forget that and potentially remember something else as well.
If
Your
it's
eyes don't glow when this happens.
if it's during
I
dreams, my past lives have been very crazy.
I guess I don't dream in the same sense that you do, but
Oh, okay. So just we're
So
thinking of dreaming. You're,
you said that you're just like brought back after you die over and over again?
well, the Raven Queen has a certain influence over the way that souls travel after they pass on from their lives until where they get to, until their final resting place, I guess you would say. Um, so our souls, whenever the Raven Queen sees them coming back through the Shadowfell on their way to wherever we would go if we were allowed to continue, she just puts them back into a new body and we stay with her.
So you're
And
not
we've been with her
allowed to
since the beginning.
continue.
That kind of sounds cool.
How does that differ from this place now?
yeah, that doesn't make just like different things and different puppets almost.
Well, I think it's different for
All
us.
souls and not her chosen souls.
I mean, I'm sure Strahd could choose a few, and he probably chooses these souls. Maybe he can let some go.
I don't think so. That's not the way that it was explained. I don't know if this was explained to us when we started. I think it was. What the fuck?
You can see Ziggy is kind of like sitting with his back against a rock, his arms crossed in front of his chest. He has a very smug look on his face as he looks over at Vortak and Lane right now, hearing this conversation.
So, are y'all ever able to like go to the resting place that you want
Oh,
other
I
people
mean,
to be able to?
I wish.
So you don't have a
Like,
choice.
is it like a
Well,
time served thing? Like after so many lifetimes of service, you get to be at peace.
From my perspective, I have immortality. Why would I? I'm perfectly at peace doing what I am doing now. And what I've done for many lifetimes over.
So you're
Hopeful.
willingly.
that there is an end at some point.
I don't know. I'm kind of confused because like
Me too.
you don't want people being brought back, but it's okay if you do.
Look, I'm not saying she's a hypocrite or anything, but
It's not something that I mean, it certainly isn't something that I choose.
But do you have the option to say, hey, I don't want to do this anymore. Can I move on?
I don't think I've ever tried. I've never even thought about it. I wouldn't want to, but I suppose if she chose that and she chose to let us go, then I wouldn't say no or ask anything different.
You feel like you have a fulfilling existence?
do you not live to serve your god?
Kind of. I mean, that is why we are here.
Or service is just more long term?
Okay. Well, you put it like that. That makes sense.
We also kind of have a choice, though.
Yeah, God did give us a choice, but
I don't think he'd be very happy if we refused, but,
yeah, that's a valid
you
point.
know.
And I really do want to take those cultists out. There's sons of bitch. There.
I don't think anyone's god would be happy if they just, especially if they're as close to them as we are. It seems you're just as close to yours as we are to the Raven Queen. And if we said no, then I'm sure there would be consequences.
That doesn't sound like a healthy relationship.
Oh, all relationships have consequences, Ziggy says as he sticks one of his fingers way too deep into his ear
Oh,
and
save
pulls
that.
out a really really gross, like greenish mucus comes out, and he flings it onto the snow.
Ew.
Does it not hit the side
How
of the
does
dome
your
and
body
run
still
down?
produce that stuff?
That
It
is actually pretty interesting.
seems like it's just kind of rotting from the
Oh,
inside.
no.
I
Oh.
honestly fear that one day I'll end up like old Brutus back at the skullduggery, nothing but a skeleton, or worse, like Kipper. She's just floating around all spectral, and I don't really have plans to lose this beautiful body.
But she can also fly. Flying is nice.
It is quite wonderful.
She's also scared of light, so, you know.
Everyone has something they're afraid of. I don't like spiders.
I don't like cats. Not like the big monsters, like lions, tigers, like the smaller versions of those that people have for pets. Not a fan.
Don't think you're allowed to not like cats. No religion.
Yeah.
Is
Still
your
don't like
god
them.
a cat?
He has many shapes.
I'm gonna take off my boot and start charging it with
Sorry,
the
I mean
electric energy from my.
It has many shapes.
Okay.
Somebody have a USB-C?
She
that you can charge
she
your
pulls out a shag carpet and starts running it up and down it.
Pulls out a cord, plugs it into the boots, and plugs the other end into her chest.
And then Vortex shoots some lightning at her.
Oh no!
There you
Could
go.
probably
That'll charge him
it.
quicker.
Shock and grasp. Yeah.
Yeah. Shocking grasp. Yeah, that'll definitely do it.
Portable battery, baby.
Nice.
Okay. So is anyone doing anything over the next little bit before long rests, or
Yeah.
what would you like to do?
I'll make another poison.
Okay. Give me one moment to bring that up.
And in
Wrong
my
folder.
file.
Ooh, this is something that I learned from one of my past lives. Can I potentially help you?
How?
When I'm in my trance at night, I can, call on my past lives and their different abilities, and
What I'm doing? Oh
use
wait,
those as
I'm
well.
well. Like
Are you
currently, you're
using it
able to help.
currently? Yeah. Alchemist supplies?
No.
It's poison.
Shit.
Poisoner's
No.
kit.
Tomorrow. Tomorrow, I'll reach back and find out and be able to help you tomorrow.
It's kind
Oh,
of always
okay.
been a thing I've done myself.
What ingredient would you like to try to make
I'm gonna try the
or use
nightshade leaves.
the nightshade leaves? Okay.
I know this is gonna take us out. My cat just ate a June bug.
Oh no!
Okay.
My cat
Nice.
was freaking the fuck out and caught and ate a June bug.
Lots of protein there.
Now
How
she's
do you want me to roll for the charges? Because it says 1d3.
You just roll. Just type roll 1d3. It'll roll a d3. I don't know what'll come up on the dice, but
Hmm. Oh, sorry.
close.
Oh, that totally makes sense, dude. It's a D6 with 2 of each numbers.
Yeah, that does make sense. Okay. Give me a check with your poisoner's kit to
Oh, that's
see.
me. No option, just it's only one thing.
It looks like it can only make one thing. Yeah.
Less complicated.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I don't remember where the poisoner kit is. I just click that? No. Inventory, right? Yeah. Sorry. Ah. 17. That's a 10.
Okay.
Don't pretend there's a 0 behind it.
You make a pretty basic and simple poison out of one of the nightshade leaves. It seems to be the only use for this is to just make poisons. You do learn from using it that you might be able to incorporate it into other poisons to increase the damage of them.
Cool.
But this in itself, just by using it, only seems to make this one poison.
It's not like it doesn't. It's just a ingested poison.
It is a injury type poison. You can coat a piece of weapon or up to 3 pieces of ammunition. I sent you the
Okay.
picture in Discord.
So it's just it's just a basic poison. Oh yeah.
Yes.
Okay. It's literally a basic poison.
Yeah, it is literally a basic poison.
Okay. But I can use it to now that I've
You-
crafted that. I can.
Yeah, now that you've used it, you know that you could probably add nightshade leaves to something else to try and make it a little bit stronger, more potent.
Cool. Okay. Poison.
After I finish charging my boot, I'm gonna take out the 3 potions that I was able to find out what they do.
Okay.
I still have these. I kind of forgot about them for a little bit, but would y'all like to have them?
What are they?
How do I link it and not use it?
Did that do it? Oh,
I think
it
if you
didn't.
click it, there's an info button under it.
Yeah, click the info button. I did that one potion of ability.
Oh, I remember
I know
these.
Oh yeah, those
they
are.
seem to kind of do a few different things.
Oh, there's 3 different ones. I thought there was 3 of the same. Okay.
No, there are 3 different ones.
Okay.
Yeah. You do still have the 4th one, which if you'd like to invest the time in trying to figure out what it is,
Yeah.
It takes a little bit of looking around the liquid to try and see if you can determine what kind of ingredients it has in it. Sorry, I forgot a word. To determine what kind of ingredients it has in it and what they do with each other. But after about an hour, you are able to figure out what it is. And can I drag it to you? Did it? Nope. So there we go. There's a potion of watchful rest.
That seems cool.
Right, and I was able to figure out this one. If anyone would like it.
I could probably find a use for the diminution, diminution.
Yeah.
You okay?
The potion of making me small.
The smally
The
small
potion.
juice.
The potion of making me.
Wait, can I cancel this or?
You're
I don't
stuck that way.
I don't think you should give him that.
I have
potion.
put it in your inventory.
Oh shit!
You can delete it from yours. It is not a concentration required thing, so that means it definitely lasts until it ends.
Well, shit.
Close my sheet.
Nakari, I don't think you or I or Vortek can even use that last one.
No.
We could use it. I don't think it'd be very useful.
Effective.
How hard is it to force feed a potion to someone? Out of curiosity.
It would probably be a
Master for a
contested
friend.
athletics. Probably
Oh.
contested athletics check, I'd imagine, because like I don't think you can acrobatics a potion into someone's mouth if they're not willing.
Yeah. What if your hands are like really fast? You're like, oh, thinking this way, thinking that way, and then boom, potion in your mouth.
I
Yeah,
mean, all they have
Thunderbolt.
to do is put their hands in front of their mouth. Like,
You
I wouldn't have
raise
to do
a
that. I
good
just gotta
point.
close my mouth.
yeah.
You
Oh no!
raise a
How
good
will I
point.
stop this thing from getting in my mouth?
Oh well, looks like it's going in your nose.
I've been to jail. I know how to keep it out.
Oh my god. I think
Anyway,
the watchful rest would be good if we come across a time where it might not be safe to sleep.
I'll give that one a hard time too.
okay.
Wait, what do you mean you two don't? Oh, you do your magic thing, don't you? That's right.
We don't sleep.
Wait, you two also don't sleep?
Nope.
But like you can.
No. Yes? Maybe. No. Nope.
I don't know. I'm starting to think they're on.
I'm starting to think so too.
Sure, we're immune to being sleeped by magical means. I don't think the
Definitely
potion would
look
work on
like
us,
it.
even if you did force us. I mean, Lane
Yeah.
definitely looks like it. The Raven Queen is like, when you leave my realm, you may change your appearance. Lane was like, nah, I'm good. Let me pick up my jaw off the ground and let's go.
That's what Ziggy does.
Did Does
Yeah.
anyone want
Ziggy and Lane got a lot in
to-
common. I think they might hit it off.
Just like Ziggy.
What would Ziggy do?
Art cloud spell could probably be useful too. The potion of possibility is really good.
Say potion of
I mean, I have luck
possibility.
feet, so I'll just use that instead.
Oh yeah, you probably saw a long text box and it was like, ugh, gross. Potion,
Lane,
you
do you
get
want any?
essentially, whenever you do an attack roll ability check, you can, or saving throw, you can re-roll your d20.
It's basically one round of one luck.
The luck spell, or luck feat, yeah. The other one turns into fart cloud, you can fly at 10 feet per second. Some shit.
Make it go faster if you cast gust of wind into you. If someone's in gaseous form, do they get to roll against my gust of wind, or do they just get blown?
Freezing.
See, gaseous form. They actually get advantage against the saving throw for it.
Really?
Yeah, because gaseous form gives you. If you click on the thing for gaseous form, it should tell you what it does.
How long does it last? 1 hour again. Fuck, that's so long. You can slip through cracks and small holes. It'd be so good to get in,
You
but
can
then you're
drop
just
that
like
one,
that
though.
for an hour.
No, you can drop that one. The gaseous form you can drop.
Or until you end the effect as a bonus action. Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
the other one you definitely can't then, because that one specifies it.
Yeah.
Okay, so that one could be good too.
Do you want this one instead?
I feel bad taking too many potions. Someone else can have that one.
Well,
I mean, I could always give one of these back to someone that's like, hey, I want to be a cloud.
I don't know. You might be able to use it if you get a scout.
Advantage
Sure.
on strength. Okay. What is my gust of wind?
That one sounds more useful than the small one, but
6 feet of strength saving throw. We push 15 feet away. Okay.
if anyone else finds that they want one of these, just be like, hey, that's potion.
Hey. By the way,
Do
Well,
any of you three want this last one?
if I need something, I'll ask.
You will in no way remember to ask and or remember that you have it.
Both are incorrect. Incorrect. I don't appreciate that you're right, but at the same time, I want to prove you're wrong. So one of these times.
He's writing himself a note right now. Ask about potion.
Alexa, remind me about potion in 12 hours.
Death save
12
counts
hours is
as a
gonna be way
saving
too
throw,
late.
right? Obviously, it's a death saving
Yes.
throw. Okay.
Yes, a death saving throw
Well, that's good for that,
is
too.
the same as others.
In case
saving
you're gonna
throws.
fucking die.
Yeah, true.
Wait, what was that now?
You could use it on death saving
Force
throws.
feed you that
too.
potion if you're dying and we don't have any healing spells available.
Oh, perfect. Can I wonder if I can put that in my mouth.
Can I drink it now and save it until?
Yeah.
No.
You know, like a capsule. Put it in like capsule form.
But if
bite
we're about to
down
go
on
in like a big fight, you could drink it beforehand. Anybody could, honestly.
Yeah, it seems like a good all around.
Anybody who has something that they're like, man, I really don't want to miss with this attack and or ability / spell. Like, man, this 6th level spell, I don't want to roll bad. That'd be good too.
I'm sure all my spells are
Require the other person
saves.
saving
Yeah.
throw.
I don't have to roll.
Do I? I don't think I really have anything that they would have to roll on, or that I would have to roll on. No, I don't.
No, I can keep this one.
done talking?
Are we done talking? You know, the classic way you end conversation.
I'm just gonna go into my trance.
Okay.
He's definitely done talking.
What is everyone else doing as Vortak sets in for a long rest in his trance-like state?
Keep an eye out for a couple hours.
Okay.
Should we have shifts?
Is there anybody I should look at before we call it a night?
I don't want you to look at me.
I can do it one time.
Why do you
I
want to
can
look
send
at
some
somebody?
messages as well.
Did you tell us that Raylan was under heavy attack and Crest? I don't know.
No, I did not.
You warned him that Strahd was coming, right?
Yeah, we
I
did.
did. Yes. Yeah, because I remember trying to like scry on Strahd just to see if he was around, but he wasn't. Like if he was going there, but he didn't actually go there. It seems. Or maybe he did. I don't know. When I looked at him, he might have been in a study or something.
Can you
It's hard to
message our
tell.
colleagues in the city of the dead?
I could maybe. No, I don't think so. I think I have to know them. Which I am familiar. I'd have to be familiar with them.
If I know
Same
them.
plane of existence too.
No.
Oh, sending can go beyond to different planes. There's just a
Man,
chance
sending
that
is
it fails.
OP.
You know, I'm
The
really
5%
sad I don't
chance.
get to use it anymore.
If there was a way for you to make me familiar with them, I don't know what that would entail.
I could tell you about them.
Make me familiar with them, and I will send them a message. We'll see what happens.
Like bird people. Oh no, I'm in a trance. I can't talk.
I would say familiar would be like someone you have met. Like you would have actually have to meet a person to send them a message.
Could see
Yeah,
how
that's fair.
Raylan is doing.
You're a vegetarian.
I could send him. Yeah, let me send a message to Raylan.
I don't know
Did
if there's
Strahd
anybody
come?
else important.
Yeah, I know.
You guys, are you guys all buddy buddy now?
Yeah.
He came off as kind of a dick to me.
We finally like Raylan.
Did Strahd come and attack? Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Did you count that out loud as part of your spell?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Another 5
Oh
words.
shit.
That's
I'm
not
on
more.
10.
I love that you're typing it in Discord instead of just like notepad.
Followed by, oh shit, now it's at 10.
Pooping?
I miss sending spells.
Five,
Sending
six,
spells. That's weird to say. Using sending spells at the end of the night.
Did Velaki help?
Because who doesn't love getting a phone call in the middle of the night?
It's like 8 p.m. It's fine.
Oh, your adventuring day's over? Yeah, sure. I'm still awake. It's not like I gotta be up in 2 hours to feed the cows or
22,
anything.
23, 24, 25. Oh, I'm missing a word. Did see.
Did
Why-
see?
Why use lot words when few do?
Yeah. Okay, here we go. I got it. Just take a the out of there. Just takes a the and Okay. Okay. Take a couple words out. Maybe I get to
Strokes,
my
buddy.
God.
Just give him the
Lucky.
broad strokes.
people can help.
Do conjunctions work? Just combine some words into compound
Okay,
words.
here we go. I think I might be one over, but we'll see. Did Strahd come? Attack? Did you repel undead? Did you see his flying henchmen? How much longer can you hold out? Did Velaki people come? Help. I'll say come and help as a question, like both, because I'm not sure if I could get the last one in there or not. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I think I counted.
I could have solved
25.
all of that by just saying, "You still alive?"
I tried to do the Travis
You
thing where he
still-
counted on his hands, and then I realized I definitely can't do that.
I did it, and but it's hard to tell because I don't know. Like, is henchman one word or two?
One?
One.
Then you're good. You're one over, but if henchman's only one word. Because I don't know what a hench is, so it's got to be.
It's henchman. Henchman is one word. It is definitely one word.
Probably could have left off did in the beginning and just said Strahd come. As long as you do the inflection, they know it's a question.
Strahd come.
Yeah, why come? Why not take Strahd attack? It's fine.
Strahd attack?
Why use many words?
Would few do?
There's a 5-minute pause of Raylan trying to figure out what the fuck just came through his head.
No, I'm just trying to stop laughing. Sorry. It's good. It's clear. It's concise. There's lots of questions.
It's like
He's mid conversation with somebody else. He's just like, oh, hold on 1 second. What?
Raylan responds back with, Strahd was here. Zuleika is dead.
Oh,
We
that's no
have
problem down.
we have the moon on our side tonight. But no one has come. You should not return to Crest. It is not safe.
Oh, that's not good. Oh, Zuleika is dead,
not
right?
good?
Not here. Well,
He said
Strahd was there.
Zuleika is dead.
Zuleika died. I don't know how. She just maybe she was too dependent on the demon, and she just died of natural causes because of that. But
Or
maybe
he
Strahd
was-
had something to do
was
with it.
or maybe he had some deal, and Strahd was upset with her.
That's
Couldn't trust her anymore.
maybe Raylan killed her. Yeah.
Ooh.
I don't know, but she's no longer there.
He seems like the type.
He said they have the moon on their side tonight, but no one came, and he said do not return to Kresk. It's not safe.
Okay. I'll go back to Crest.
Kresk?
Oh, wait.
That means we should definitely go back to Kresk.
He's got the blood.
I mean, nobody puts baby in a corner.
I mean, we still want to know what that blood is, right? I mean, I guess we could just leave it. We don't really have to go back.
You guys
Yeah.
have it at Valaki.
Yeah, it's in
Oh,
Valaki.
we brought it to Valaki. That's right. Yeah,
Oh, he
fuck
didn't
it. We
say.
never have to go back to Crest, then. Yeah.
He didn't say about Valaki though. Like I asked him about Valaki, and he didn't say anything.
He
That
did say
bastard.
no one. He said no one came.
Oh, he said no one came. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought it was a part that I was missing, so that makes sense. No one
Well, you
came.
can check in on the doctor guy.
Oh, we did leave him in Valaki, right?
Yeah, he was
Oh,
involved.
he lives there, I guess, or he has a,
Yeah, he lives there.
has a satellite office.
Kinda lives there. Satellite office? Is that what you...
That's what it is, right? I thought he lived in the tower.
Yeah, he lives in the
Corporate-
tower. Him and Nakari live in the tower.
Yeah.
Your
so he
your
just has a
corporate showing.
satellite office and
Yeah, it's his shop. His potion shop.
Okay, so I'll send a message to the doctor, and I will say, did the undead attack? Be careful, they could be there at any time. Strahd will come with them, so will Birdman. And that's all.
Okay.
Oh, is the potion safe? What are you doing with the potion? Fuck, that was the whole reason I sent the message.
It cuts out
Is
after.
the-
Oh, Art.
I don't know
The
how many
demon
words
soul?
you said.
It would
I don't
definitely
know how many words you said. Yeah, it doesn't seem like it would have been 25. Is the potion safe?
I mean, he'll have to figure that part out.
Yeah. Okay, he responds with, the undead have not attacked us again. Things have been very quiet here. There's been a lot of confusion about the missing guards, but it seems to be the only thing really happening around here. The The vial is safely locked away. How are all of you?
All right, I'm
Aw,
definitely
he asked about us.
That's very nice.
definitely not replying to that part.
Who cares about one of us? Let's be honest.
Yep, not even gonna tell anybody that he said that part.
Wow.
Not just leaving that out completely. So
Fucked up. Why is
he
everyone
said
so
the vial's
concerned with
safe
these
in the end.
guards? God, they must be something like really important or something.
Should we have solved that problem before we left?
No, they got it. They get paid for that kind of shit.
Like, I'm assuming people go like missing and die all the time, but they're like these guards.
Listen, like out of character, like just like out of this game completely. But somebody like I'm not gonna be here in like 3 weeks, so somebody has to like miss a session before that, so I can see what happens to the guy.
Oh my god.
I mean,
That is not where I thought that was
God is
going.
canceling plans as we speak now so that he is there for it.
I know I got some stuff coming up, but
I don't know about the guards. Yeah, that's weird. Like, who really cares about guards? I thought they were expendable, but
It's literally their job
becoming
title.
one hell of a
Matter.
side story that I love.
I mean, he did say that they found a mysterious object and he was supposed to investigate it, and then they came with the priest's acolyte and then stole it from him. And then they've gone missing, so.
You guys stole from the doctor?
Messed up, ain't it?
Monsters. He is a friend of the town.
is the doctor the one that put them in? Okay, never mind. All right, let's go.
The doctor's got him in the basement.
Lane, would you be able to send a message for me to Dad?
I almost said I'm all out of spell slots, but yes, I could do that.
Since I don't know how long it's going to take to find the temple, would you let him know about Doll?
Let him know about Doll. Anything specific?
That she's a mechanical thing and needs repairs, and where she's at.
At the hidden. Whoa, shit. Is he gonna be able to get there? Like, I feel like it's kind of out of the way, right? Yeah, whatever.
No.
It's his problem, not ours.
Okay. And in 25 words, I will tell the doctor about Doll and the repairs and the location. Also, I'll say the Nakari's doing well, and we're all doing well.
Okay.
Thanks for asking.
Are you figuring out those 25 words, or are you just telling me that's what you're doing?
Yeah, I'll just say that Doll needs repairs. She's at. I don't remember what the name of the bar is.
I'd like to
don't
cast
know.
Wish, but I want it to be worded perfectly so that it doesn't backfire on me.
What was the name of the inn? Sorry, my
Is
memory's
the
terrible.
skullduggery.
Somebody doesn't look at the
Skullduggery.
YouTube videos.
How am I gonna give him directions in 25 words?
He knows where it's at. He knows everything.
Yeah, down to like a pass.
Okay. The Skullduggery and Zuleika Pass. Okay, I'll send him.
So
I'll say
Solanka Pass.
Solanka.
Zuleika's the person.
Zuleika. I mean,
yeah.
they're very close. All right.
I actually did get confused
Doll.
with them a
She
while ago.
was the person.
Oh, Solanka, Zuleika.
She
Yeah, they're
was
very
the
close.
pass.
They're very.
Hold on. Skullduggery Winery. I'm gonna say winery instead of inn or something like that. I think it is winery.
Like a tavern.
Why would you say winery?
She's mech being.
She is mech being.
There are ghosts and
Oh
undead of former Strahd. Former Strahd enemies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 10, 11, 12, 13, 18, 19, 20. Oh, I have 5 words left. We all love you. No. We all will miss you lots.
Oh my
We
god.
all miss you. Lot.
Lots.
All
like-
needs repairs in Solenka Pass. Skullduggery Winery. She's mech being. There are ghosts and undead of former Strahd enemies. We all miss you, lot.
Is he gonna do those repairs or not? I think he needs probably I don't
Baba
know.
LaRouche.
You're safe.
Does
Maybe
the
we should
Raven
just bring
Queen
her-
just like have a thing for wineries? Why is everyone obsessed with wineries?
You know, just
Don't you hear a response back from the doctor? I don't fully understand. A mechanical creature needs repairs in Solenka Pass? Ghost?
Confusion is that sounded perfectly clear to me.
And that's where he says okay, and that's it.
All right. Well, definitely all out of spell slots now.
He's like, oh, why did I let her go with those weirdos?
Let's see. I have a 2nd level. I have some first levels. What else? I can't do anything. I have 1 6th level spell. I can send him 1 more message. 6th level sending though. Holy shit.
I think
like it should
more than
be a
25.
hologram.
I feel like every level should give you like 5 extra words.
Should be words or something, right?
I'd like to cast level 9 sending, and I would like to read The Lord of the Rings.
I don't even think you'd get through the first page.
Oh yeah. They call back. What about that tree?
At that point, just use wish and wish that they hear the
They-
whole book,
yeah.
Lord of the Rings, read through their head.
I'd shoot myself.
I say,
I
a
enjoy, like, don't
weird
get me
way
wrong.
of psychologically torturing somebody.
I like Lord of the Rings, but I cannot stand reading. I can't handle Tolkien's writing.
What do you mean? It's just there's lots of singing involved.
It's a lot of
No,
description, but I think
it's
Well,
like
there's that too.
it's like 5 pages about a mountain off in the distance that has nothing to do with the story, but that's just what happens. The Hobbit happened to be looking at right then.
he's exaggerating, but it is very.
I listened to the Lord of the Rings and the Hobbit books.
Anywho,
Anyhow,
Anyway, continuing
my-
on with our own story.
For my scrying spell, can I cast scrying on the priestess that saw us off from the Shadowville? I think I can scry
Priest-
across planes, right?
I don't know.
I think so.
Thanks,
Instead of
Scrying
targeting a
for it.
creature.
That's what I asked earlier. Oh no, scrying is different. Never mind.
No.
I was like, I feel like I asked this exact question.
Oh, wisdom saving
You
throw.
cast it on yourself.
Same
You
plane
see
of
your-
Same
existence.
plane of
Oh,
existence
same
as you,
plane of
yeah.
existence. Are we on a different plane of existence?
Yes.
Actually?
Yes.
But like really?
wait,
though?
no, really?
You
I mean,
you
you're
are.
You're
I
saying
mean,
the
the
debate of
domains,
dreads are not in the Shadowfell?
they are within the Shadowfell, but they are there's each a separate plane to their own.
Interesting. Okay. Fun.
Interesting.
Let me cast scrying on Strahd.
Okay.
Didn't you try this before?
Yeah. No, it
As
usually
you
fails.
extend out with your senses to peer beyond the veil and into what the Baron is currently doing, you do not feel it fully connect through to him, as if it is shrugged off.
Damn. I should not scry on Strahd. I should scry on his henchmen and find them because Strahd is way stronger than them. That's so stupid. Next time
Well,
I'm not doing
Lane just says to herself in the corner.
Well, glad you're learning from your mistakes, instead of just keep trying the same thing over and over again. So, progress.
Tomorrow night. I'm gonna look scry on Strahd.
Why did it not work again?
He's
Okay.
using his legendary resistances for the day. Nope.
Yeah.
He probably is.
That-
Yeah.
Yeah, that's his action. That's his.
He's like, I haven't used them yet. I'm going to bed. No, why not?
Yeah, that's actually what he's. The whole reason he's been doing this, just to use his legendary resistance.
All right, I'm done.
All right, before
No
we
more
fight Strahd, just scry on him 3 times.
Come on. Do
Yep,
a
that's the
solid.
plan.
DM knows our plan.
Oh shit! Should have private messaged one of us.
So, Vortak, still asleep. It's been about 2 hours at this point. Pretty empty, open clearing. Seems very quiet. Dark, bright, full moon shines through the clouds overhead, uh, lighting up the area a little bit, but it is still very dark. What's everyone doing?
It's a full moon.
Yes, it is a full
Oh
moon
my god.
night.
That's like the 4th
Raylan's,
time it's been said.
Raylan starts to transform. No, just kidding. Wrong character.
Oh, Shay says yes, it is a full moon. If I don't see anything in a couple hours, I'll go to bed.
Okay.
Wake up pretty good, I think. Passively.
I'll start my trance, but I'm gonna try to do what Lane was describing, like trying to like focus on a memory
I don't know
and see
what's
if I
going
can do
on with the
anything with
light.
it.
Sorry. It's supposed to be like a torch effect. Go on, Kari, what were you saying?
Oh, that's it. Did you not hear all of it?
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm gonna do my trance, but I'm gonna like do what Lane was talking about and like focus on a memory that's not mine and see if I can remember anything else about it.
Okay. Roll a d20 for me.
Oh my god.
Okay. As you lay down for your trance, sitting there resting and going into your sleep-like state, you you have this image looking out through your own eyes. You see clutched in your hand a bright red gem, and it glows fiercely in your hand. To stand on a set of castle ramparts. You look down at the gem. You hear this sound from within it. It's this calling to you, almost like it's beckoning. You feel this sensation of regret start to wash over you, but then sort of a sensation of pride and hope and righteousness as you feel this bright flame start to rise up in your hands, and you look out over the ramparts and into the courtyard. You see Strahd floating above this courtyard, above a statue of a dragon. And you recognize this place to be Argynvost before it fell. Bright flame lights up in your hand and extends out, strikes into a cart before a bright green flame returns back, washing over the castle as it starts to fall. And as you feel yourself falling, you feel this peace wash over you. This feeling that this pursuit that you've been going through, that something has been pursuing you, is now finally at an end. And it's like a restful sleep. Lane, what are you doing as Nakari goes into a trance? Arkem and Ra, you as well. Are you going to sleep or?
Yeah.
I mean, do we need to post guards or anything like that, or are we safe?
No,
Yeah.
we're fine. I'll wake up.
I know
You,
there.
you guys can sleep. I will stay awake
4
until
hours, I'll be
Vortex.
awake.
Okay, so Harkem
I
and
will.
Ra
Yeah,
go to
I will
sleep
post
while
guard.
Lane stays awake, posting guard.
Sleepy sleep.
Okay. Lane, give me a perception check as you are looking out over the next couple hours before Vortak wakes up.
Wow, 2 in a row.
Nice. Nice. Okay. Looking out through the snow, you don't see anything approaching from any direction in the clearing. You keep a pretty watchful eye throughout the night. Vortak starts to stir after a couple of hours. Vortak, you may take your long rest.
I will sleep now.
Okay.
I will take Overwatch and let everybody else sleep.
Okay. Give me a perception check as you take guard and Lane lays down
Oh
for
no,
a long
Oh,
rest.
almost.
you ruined the train. Way to go.
Okay. A 12. Looking out over the snow, it looks pretty calm through the next couple hours. It's starting to get pretty late. It looks like it's approaching about midnight as judging from the location of the moon and the sky overhead. As Nakari, you finish your long rest. And Ziggy, who has been sitting against the edge of the hut, kind of just looking around, not really being much for conversation. It looks like a lot of times he goes off into this kind of spaced out long distance stare where he goes pretty inanimate for long periods of time. He does start to stir at this point, however. And he says, something seems wrong. And he starts looking around the outside of the hut. Nakari, Vortak, the two of you, being the only ones awake, hear a howling noise off in the distance. First, it sounds like the wind, but it picks up pretty quick, and it seems to be coming from the direction of the road. As it picks up, you start to hear these very heavy footfalls in the distance. Stomp, slow moving, but impactful on the ground. They crunch the snow, but you hear a thud and a shake off in the distance.
What do you think? Is the fire still going?
Yes, the fire is still going. I'm assuming that like Lane attended to it and you attended to it while you
I'm
were
gonna
awake.
douse the fire.
Okay.
And then just let the snow fall on the dome naturally.
Okay. You hear this howling continue in the distance, getting a little closer. These heavy stomps now sound like they're at the road, much closer than they were before. And as the dark falls around you with the light out and the snow falling on the dome outside, where we're going to take a break. So, as we return, the darkness of the Barovian night completely enclosing around you. The fire now being put out by Vortak. The snow falling around the dome, covering the outside. Lane, Ra, and Harkem still currently asleep as large stomping footfalls and a terrifying, unearthly sounding howl travels through this valley. Vortak and Nakari, what would you like to do?
Stay very, very quiet.
I feel like I might have actually done my long rest a little early. Shit.
That's why we made the joke about you doing it already.
I got you. I'll take it all away.
I'd like to add that the dome does, like, it is a milky white, matches the snow around us and everything.
Okay.
Yeah, I thought it was like
Milky Way.
well, I thought it actually did like hide us.
Yeah, white like milk.
Not
Well,
a
it is
snowy
a-
white, a Milky Way.
It is a dome that he can change the color of. But like if you were walking by, you would see a dome.
Oh,
Yeah.
But I'd like to think that snow's been falling on it for a while, so it looks just like a giant snow mound
I don't know if that would work because it's warm.
on the inside.
Yeah, maybe on
Magic.
the outside.
It's like a
It melts the ice on the outer rim, so we're just encased in a block of ice now.
yeah. Even if we close the thing, it's just still gonna be a ball of ice. We have to.
You start-
chisel
you gotta
through.
have to
We're
spend.
gonna break out like the Kool-Aid Man.
Oh yeah.
Vortak, you are staying still and quiet. Nakari, are you doing anything?
I'll follow his lead.
You'll what?
I'll follow his lead. I'll
Okay.
stay quiet.
Okay. Vortak, you see a huge humanoid shaped figure off in the distance, near the edge of the road as it stomps across. Through the snow. The figure at first looks like a very tall and lanky humanoid with a very exaggerated legs and arms. But as you peer out through the dome, you can see that it lacks features on its face. Instead, on its stomach, a large gaping hole filled with razor-sharp teeth opens and closes, releasing this howl from inside. In one of its hands, it holds a very long and deadly-looking hammer. You hear stomps from the other side, towards the northeast, or southeast, sorry. As these large stomps continue to approach in your direction.
I'd like to
You s-
quietly. Does it look like he's coming directly towards us?
It
Or
looks
just in
like
our
they are
direction?
moving. They are moving in that direction. You see Ivy shift uneasily outside the dome, and then begin to begin to move off towards the north, away from the dome.
Ivy's not in the dome with us?
I don't think Ivy fits in the dome with you guys. Neither does Oseus.
Should we wake the others?
Yeah. I'm gonna nod to her quietly and shit. Do I go after Ivy or do I wait for everybody else?
It's a weird response, but
Or do I shit?
yeah. I mean, I understand. Sounds pretty
Vortak,
scary.
as an individual who has lived in the Shadowfell and seen quite a lot of undead before, and these are an infamous type of undead that you could have potentially heard of before. Give me a Arcana check.
Infamous.
Oh man, that's almost a one.
18. Okay. Very good. This is a creature that is known to stalk around areas of large numbers of undead. Sometimes consuming, but specifically drawn from all things to magical sources. This is a creature that is pulled towards magic and can sense it very easily.
It's here for me.
Not because of the dome or anything.
So
Nope.
as you are
Oh
shaking,
yeah, there's a dome.
Oh my
as you are
god.
shaking
I'm the
Lane,
worst sorcerer ever.
I thought
as
you
you
were
are
just...
shaking Lane awake, Nikari, what are you doing?
I'm gonna be waking up Park Cameron Raw.
Yeah, I'm gonna wake up Lane or shake Lane conscious again and tell her to drop the dome.
Oh god, I'm gonna miss my long rest.
It's all right.
Uh,
Yeah, I
can
already
I
took one of my
drop?
key points that I
I'll
used.
drop it.
This thing is known to eat entire domes.
Oh no.
I'll drop the dome. Yeah, I will.
You fool! Why would you do that? Now we're vulnerable.
That's what I was thinking. Like maybe I should have kept it alive.
Are you
because they
dropping the
can't
dome or
go-
not?
Um,
I'm gonna tell her what it is that's coming for us, so that she
we
knows.
have magic items all over us. Then we're fucked without it. They're coming after us no matter what.
We'll witness.
I'll leave it up.
I leave the dome and hide in the snow.
Okay. Give me a stealth check as you rush forth from the dome towards the snow nearby.
23. Yeah, about over there looks like a good hiding spot. I assume I can hear them down there stomping.
Yes, you can hear them stomp.
I'll take out my bow all drowsy like.
Okay, Ra, as you are shaken awake and hear these thundering footfalls in the distance.
What?
Restring
What's
my
going
bow.
on? I guess I'm just gonna get up and I don't know.
Gather
Hide in
your spear.
Yeah,
Stand
gather.
in the dome.
Stand
Okay.
in the dome.
Okay, I need for all of you to roll for initiative for me.
Oh no, they've seen.
This is.
Pew.
Oh, hey.
Oh my god, I lost my dice in that cacophony. What did I get?
Oh,
You
11.
rolled the 1.
No, I didn't. You did.
Yeah, I think you rolled the one.
Just
Vortex.
die.
I'd like to have drinking that potion beforehand.
Well, you can like it all you'd like.
Ah, you said like a lot.
I said it twice. Said it like twice.
Tomb Tapper. Dude, that thing looks fucking crazy, dude. We are so gonna die if we stay here. I'm almost dead anyways, so you know.
I'm hidden. They don't
Okay,
know where
okay,
I'm
check this out. One of us drinks the small potion, jumps in the belly, becomes a big person.
after 4 hours.
I wonder if they can see invisibility.
Right in the butthole. It probably doesn't see anything. It probably senses magic and undead.
Okay.
Oh, we're really fucked then.
Did you
At
not
the
pay
be-
attention to Undead 101 in college? In the at Shadowfell University?
No.
At the beginning of combat, this large fellow is going to move up here, and as he stomps around the large or the tall hill nearby, you can see this huge creature towering 15 feet up beyond or next to the treetops. This heavy hammer in its hand, it looks in your direction and readies its hammer. That is going to end its turn.
Ooh, they're slow.
I'm going to
Ew.
drop the fucking dome, and I'm gonna.
Wow, you still got
Dude,
more
that's
fingers than
rude.
me.
You
made
monster! How would you do this to us?
You made Anna a monster for D&D? You're funny as fuck.
What?
I
My
don't
ex-wife.
think it's gonna
Oh.
matter.
That's what her vagina looked like.
Whoa.
Oh my god.
Anyway, you're dropping the dome.
Oh, now he drops it.
Yeah, I mean, I might as well. They've already seen us, so what the? I guess it could protect us, but I feel
Oh,
like
that's
not.
why you're leaving it up.
I know, but I don't know what to
You know,
do.
could
so-
protect us. So
You want to drop it? I'll
panicking
leave it up.
and
No, it's
fuck
gonna
us.
protect us. I'll leave it
Not
up.
just dropping it.
All right, I'll leave it up, and I don't
Oh
have to
my God.
concentrate on it, so I will. I will fucking die,
I feel like it
probably.
was
I don't-
basically right there, yeah.
Yeah, it's there. I will hold my action if they get close enough for me to hit them. I can't hit them outside of the dome. I don't know. I'm just gonna. There's literally nothing I can do because I
Okay.
have to hold the dome open. So I'm just gonna sit here. I'm gonna hold my action. If somehow they break the dome, I'm going to hit them with my fucking sensor.
Okay.
That's what. Yeah,
Language.
that's what I'm gonna do.
Does that end your turn?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Ra, you are up. What would you like to do?
No. uh, huh. Well, you said these guys were about the size of the tree?
They are 15 feet tall, yes.
Yikes.
Quite huge creature.
I'm gonna look to
Literally.
my party. Do you think we can outrun these things, or are we fighting? Don't all answer at once.
I'll respond on my turn.
Respond on my turn.
I'm hidden in the
Okay.
snow.
Well, that's what I'm gonna ask, and I will ready a punch if the dome goes down.
Okay. That end your turn?
Yes, that will end. Let me hit the end turn button. Boop. See what happens next.
Okay. This guy down here is going to move up. Can move all the way on up there. He is going to move up here, and with his extreme amount of reach, he is going to swing out his hammer towards the dome, and as he makes contact with it, it shakes. Forceful sound echoes off of the dome and through the valley, but the dome holds against the blow.
Hold the door.
He is then going to see the horse nearby and swing his hammer out towards Oseus. That is a natural 20.
Oh my god!
And you see as this large sledgehammer comes down on Oseus, he crumples underneath the weight of it and is buried into the snow.
Oh my god.
Sorry, you are immediately made aware that Oseus has been destroyed by this attack.
He just poofs out of existence.
How would you go with a horse, you horse killer?
That is going to end his turn. Harkem, you are up.
It doesn't see me, right?
It does not seem aware of you, no.
I shoot an arrow in its stupid chest hole.
Okay.
Oh, wait, hold on.
Wait, hold on.
Oh, okay.
Actually,
Near you.
he is
What?
he is aware of where you're at.
Am I aware of that?
You wouldn't have advantage on the attack roll, but you wouldn't be aware of it either.
That's fucking lame.
I mean, you'll be aware of it after you make your attack roll, but you wouldn't have advantage on the attack.
Nope, that one doesn't help. Nope, that one doesn't help. Ooh, that one could help, actually. But I don't know that yet, so I'm just gonna shoot him first.
Ask questions later.
Piercing damage.
Okay. You
Oh,
shoot
should've
out
done bludgeoning. Oh, I did do bludgeoning, but I said piercing.
you shoot out an arrow of a burst of air from your bow, and it strikes into him. As it hits him, you notice that he shifted his body in a way to where it would take less damage from the attack. You weren't able to quite strike the weak point you hoped for.
Mother. I will run 30 feet over here,
Okay.
behind this tree. And I
Okay.
will
You rush through the
hide.
snow behind the tree and duck behind its trunk. Give me a stealth check. Okay. You feel you have successfully hidden behind the tree. And Nakari, you were up.
Archive's confused.
So I guess we're fighting them then. I'm going to go out to where Oseus was.
Okay.
And
He's
I
just
can't
like
remember.
dissolve into nothingness, or is his corpse still there?
His
he
corpse is still there.
disappears.
Oh, does he disappear?
disappears.
That's right, because he's summoned. Okay, so where are you going to?
Where he was. Right here, I guess.
Here? Here?
Yeah. I mean, I can't see him on the screen, but would I be able to?
He's outside of your view range. You'd have to move closer. Yeah, you do hear him and can make out a dark shifting figure south of you, but it's hard. Like, you can't pinpoint exactly where he's at until you're closer to him.
Alright, is this bonus action? Okay. I'm going to use this.
Okay.
Oh. So that was basically 15. I'll move.
What's the light? 20 foot.
Damn.
Okay. As the shield leaves your arm and bursts into fragments of light around you, lighting up the area around you, you can now see the figure fully approaching through the trees.
Alright, I'm gonna move 10
Okay.
down and two-handed.
Ooh.
A 14, he bats it away with his hand as you swing your battle axe out with both of your hands.
Alright, I'll do it again.
Okay, 13, he manages to deflect it with his sledgehammer as he brings it back.
That's bonus action and 2 attacks. It's not the right.
Okay.
And-
Vortak, you are up.
I would like to step out of the dome.
Okay.
Bam. I'm going to target this big dude. And I am going to hit him with a... Let's just hit him with a lightning bolt.
Okay. You step out from the dome. A burst of lightning streaks out from your hand and cuts through the creature. You see as the lightning crackles along his form that he does seem to take the brunt of the effect and is unable to dodge out of the way. However, it seems as if he resists some of the damage.
Does he though?
Yes.
Worst sorcerer ever.
Spells you cast ignore resistance to light. So if he's resistant to
Hey.
lightning, he
Okay.
doesn't get that.
Well, do you have? I didn't. You had that. What's that?
Elemental
from?
Adept. Elemental Adept.
Okay.
That's the thing that makes
And
my
he does
ones and
not
twos.
resist it.
Nice. Alright, best sorcerer ever.
No.
Thank you for letting me know about that.
That
I've ne-
redemption
it's- I've
arc
ne-
was quick.
I've never had it come up before. Usually I just use it to make my ones into twos. And then I will bonus action use the where to go? Features. Blessing the Raven Queen to teleport over here by Ivy.
Okay. You have resistance to all damage until the start of your next turn. Remember that. Okay.
And
That ends your turn?
Yep.
This guy, seeing that lightning streak out of you, and then you teleport, is going to move a little closer to you.
I instantly regret every decision I've ever made in my life.
And he is going to
Just
swing
kill him
out
one shot.
twice to you with his claws. There's a 13. And a 17.
Shield.
Okay. Are you
Whoa.
using that for the first one?
It rots until
Yeah,
my
I know
next
it.
turn.
I know it carries.
But yeah, I use it for the first one because the first one, my armor class is only 13, so it would have hit me.
Okay. So he slams both of his claws into this shield, and as he does, you see him grip against it, and they scratch off of it. It seemed as if he was trying to pull you in towards his mouth, but your shield kept him from getting a grab on you.
We just met.
That ends.
Consent.
That ends his turn. Lane, you are up.
Oh man. So it doesn't look like these guys are like fucking us up too bad yet, right? Mm,
I don't know how to respond to that. They haven't hit. They didn't hit Vortak. Protected himself with the shield, but they did kill a horse instantly.
That's
So-
true. I'm gonna use. Okay, this is probably a long shot.
I
but
mean, to be
let's see what
fair,
happens.
I'll say it's probably had more. Why is his name Vinemare? His name is Ivy. There we go. It only has 19 hit points.
Less than 12. Okay. So, I'm gonna use my divine intervention. Oh, I guess that rolled for me. Oh, and it's a 6. That's less than 12, right?
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay.
Holy shit.
I mean,
And I'm gonna ask the Raven Queen to save us from these two guys. To let us finish our night peacefully.
Oh my god.
Okay. Lane, as you see Vortak assaulted by this large creature bearing down on him, attempting to devour him with its mouth. Nakari swinging out her battle axe twice towards this monster, unable to hit him. You clutch the amulet of the Raven Queen and press it against your shield, and you reach out towards her, begging for her assist in this moment. And you see the moon above you, the bright full moon in the sky, glow even brighter. as it glows brighter, you all feel empowered with a divine strength. You all have advantage on attack rolls.
Oh,
You
yay.
see that this moonlight also seems to kind of weaken the creatures as they turn their faceless heads upwards towards it and recoil slightly as it starts to shine down on them.
That's fucking cool.
That is pretty cool.
I mean,
That never works.
was hoping to
That'll
found
be
out
the end of
two
my
things.
turn.
12 and
I was,
100.
I was hoping
Found
they were
out
just
that
gonna
6 is
dissolve
less than
into nothing.
12.
Ra, you
Okay.
you are up. You feel empowered by this bright energy shining down from the moon upon you.
Okay.
Remember, you have advantage on attack rolls that you make.
Oh. Well, there's only one thing to do. I have the power.
Oh
I'm gonna
my God.
run. Let me get my ruler here. I'm gonna run out of the dome and assault this tall person
Okay.
right up to him and go. And then I'm gonna punch him in the knee.
Okay.
Like,
You run forward towards this towering figure.
Try to let the fear show into my strikes.
As your punch connects with him, it sends his knee sideways a little bit, and he tilts towards that side.
No, they're down to my level. I will strike him again in the face this time.
Okay. You reach up towards the faceless mass that is his head and connect, and you feel bones crack under your fist.
You want another one? I got you. I'm gonna flurry of blows on this one.
Okay. You release a quick flurry of 2 punches out towards him. The first one connects, and then the second one.
And the next one. Come on, give me. Wow.
Also strikes into him. 4 quick punches enter into this fleshy mass, whittling down his health.
Yeah,
Quite a bit.
that's a great way of putting it. And now that I notice my punches are doing little to no damage to him, I'm going to run right back into that dome.
Okay. He shifts towards you too fast to react to your movement away as you dive backwards quickly into the dome.
You can't catch me.
Anything else for your turn?
I will snicker in my my apparent safety of the dome, and I'll end my turn there.
Okay. On his turn, he is going to shift his attention towards the dome and take 2 steps towards it, and then swing out an attack towards the dome. And as it slams into the dome, it shakes with force just like the other one did, but seems to have no effect on it. Going to swing with the mace back out towards Vortak. That is a 23 to hit.
That hits.
You take 36 force damage.
Force
Is this-
damage?
Yes,
Holy shit.
as this sledgehammer connects into you.
I'm in the middle of getting my ass kicked, Dominic. Just give me a minute.
That is going to end his turn. Harkem, you are up.
How open is that thing's stomach mouth?
Constantly opening and closing as it lets out a frightful howl.
Okay. I would like to firmly grasp my potion
Whoa.
of frost lichen poison
Okay.
and then fly quickly at it and shove it in its gullet and shatter the bottle.
Shove it in its gullet and give me... See, that's like a ranged, improvised weapon attack, I would say.
So I'm
that'd
flying
be-
straight in and shoving it in its mouth.
Oh, you're just trying to put it in its
Yeah.
mouth? Okay, I'm gonna say
I'm not gonna throw it, I'm gonna shove my fist in there.
your acrobatics or athletics against his.
Come on, don't let me down.
As
Oh.
he does,
Thank you.
as he does seem thrown off by the light. That is a 17.
Ooh.
He does not manage to succeed against it. Can you link the poison?
No.
Well,
I wrote DC 15, 3d6
Okay.
cold. I assume Constitution.
yes.
That's what I have written down. Disadvantage if ingested.
Disadvantage.
I assume they're
That
pretty
is-
hardy, but
Just one moment. As you rush forward, roll 3d6 too. And manage to force this potion into his mouth. Cold ice starts to form around the mouth and its stomach. Takes 12. Does not seem to be affected by the cold damage,
it's okay. That was the second
but
thing.
it is paralyzed.
Aha! Take
For an hour.
that. Wait, what?
For an hour.
Oh, I thought you said for now.
Oh,
For now.
For now.
Oh, sorry. what is
Okay.
he for?
That was your action,
I moved, yeah. So, oh,
and you would be right there.
that's a token collide. Okay, yeah. Bonus action dash over here because he can't hit me now. I
Okay.
assume I noticed that he kind of like freezes up.
Yes, it seems like his whole body just kind of freezes in a position where he's drawing back his sledgehammer after hitting Vortac.
Sweet. Now you get auto crits on them punches on him,
Well,
and
shoot.
I'll end my turn there.
Okay, Nakari, you were up.
Gonna make another one of those.
Nice. You said roll with advantage?
Yes,
And that's shift, right?
yes, shift.
Yeah. I'm going to continue to.
Can I have half of those hit points back since I'm resistant to half all damage until my next turn?
Yes. You gotta remember that quicker next time.
I was just
Okay, you
thinking.
And I'll smite.
Oof.
Okay, you swing out with your battle axe. Bright radiant energy comes off it as you connect the attack. The mouth hisses instead of howling as it recoils back from the strike.
Second one,
Damn.
which
Okay.
I will.
Okay, you swing out with your axe for a second attack. Another bright burst of radiant energy streaks off of it. He's beginning to look hurt. Not quite there, but he's starting to.
And for my bonus action, I'm going to my. I guess
What?
my echo.
Okay.
I guess right there.
Mm-hmm.
And that's my.
Okay, Vortac, you were up.
Alright, I want to limp over here. Yeah, that's good. And I'm gonna do another lightning bolt.
Uh-oh. Take that, Ra.
Oh no!
I don't think that'll hit the other one. Because it won't travel through the dome.
The Dome of Mystery.
I think it would strike into the dome and dissipate.
Alright, that's fine. I'll just damage the
So
one
it
then.
just hits the one. But he auto fails the save on.
And then it should be 2 more damage, so 24.
Okay. His body convulses, heavily frozen in place as the lightning pours into him. Anything else for your turn?
He's paralyzed, right? So yeah, I'll end my
Yes.
turn.
Okay. This one next to Nakari is going to, if I can target it,
Oh, fuck.
is going to swing out with both of its claws. That is a 14 and a 23.
Would they disadvantage?
Oh, sorry. 16. 14 and a 16. So you manage to hold up your battle axe in a defensive position in front of you. As the claws come down, they crash onto the golden shards of the shield, illuminating you and surrounding you, not able to quite get a grasp on you.
Sweet.
Okay, Lane, you are up.
All right. It looks like tides have turned. So I will. I'm gonna move up here to the top, and I'm going to step out of the dome, and I'm gonna hit this parallel. That'll drop it. I don't know who put that. I can't tear that one down. Yeah, I'll hit this one.
Okay.
Well, let's 1 second. What was that spell? What was it? Prepared. Where did it go? Oh, that's an action. Okay, I'll wait until next turn for that. I'm just gonna hit this guy with my sensor. Oh my god.
Advantage.
Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
advantage. It's paralyzed.
And the blessing of the Raven Queen.
Oh, I was almost another 2.
Yeah, that as well.
Yikes.
24 hits. Paralyzed is auto crit,
Auto
right?
crit if you, on a melee attack, yeah.
Yeah, so it's 9 plus 8 plus 5 plus 8.
If I click roll crit damage, is it just gonna do it for me?
Maybe.
Roll crit damage. Oh. Okay,
Yeah.
and then another 1d8 for.
Oh.
Remember? Okay, well,
It's
fuck it. Then we'll do it then.
That
I was
no,
putting divine strike,
that's
but-
it. That's not how much. That's not. We're sorry. I must have hit a 0 while I was typing.
Hey, it wasn't even wounded.
I know, yeah, you would. I
I fucking
think I hit
murdered that
hard.
thing.
It was wounded. I've hit it with 2 lightning bolts. No, 1. I hit the other one with the other one.
The other one
And then
did that.
another d8 for divine strike.
Okay, another D8 for divine strike. Another D8 plus 8, so 12.
Shit.
Why did
Man,
it?
if I could crit all the time, that's like 45 fucking damage. That's
Okay.
a lot.
This one is also starting to look wounded. As
Ziggy,
your
run for your
sensor
life!
strikes into it, and
God,
it
that one again.
Ziggy's just burrowing into the snow.
he was just kind of hiding in the dome, and now it's gone. So he's looking up around, just kind of confused and uncertain. Is that all for your turn, Lane?
Is that all for my turn? I have a bonus action. I don't think I can do anything with my bonus action though. Bonus action. Ooh. Fuck no, it's not. Bonus action, spiritual weapon.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Boom.
Boom.
Nice spiritual weapon.
Hell yeah, dude. I don't know why it doesn't look like the other one, but we're gonna roll with that, and we're gonna attack with my spiritual weapon. If I can find it, there we go.
With
Oh, it doesn't have the
advantage.
attack. Fuck, I hate spiritual weapon. I'm gonna do the macro for it. I'm gonna write a macro for it. What is the damage for that? And what is the attack?
The damage is 1d8 plus your spellcasting ability modifier.
Oh, it's a melee spell attack though, so
So, D20 plus proficiency plus modifier.
Whatever your
4
spell attack
plus
is on your page.
5. I don't know why mine doesn't show that. Oh, plus 10. Oh my god. Fuck no. Oh,
Oh,
do I get
no.
advantage on that?
You do get advantage on it, yes.
Oh, no,
Okay.
still not good.
14 does not. However, as your spectral weapon appears in the space overhead of this creature and swings out, it misses the attack.
Okay. Nope, I don't have control over that one.
Your
so,
spiritual weapon missed the paralyzed opponent with the blessing of the Raven Queen.
Wow.
I know, right?
These things happen. Don't get
don't-
discouraged.
Can you move that now?
Delete? Delete the template? Yes. Okay, I get rid of that. I can't, no, I can't. I don't know why.
Okay. I'll just move it when... I don't know why either. I've got it set for everything, but... Rod, it's your turn.
Oh, well, now that the dome isn't here, I don't like change. But we will. Gotta figure out. So you said there's an auto crit option.
When you hit, it will be a critical hit against the paralyzed target.
All right. Well, let's take down the easy prey first, and I shall punch him.
You have
Maybe.
advantage on... You did, okay.
Yes.
Roll... How did you see rolling crit damage for that?
I do apply
What's
full
your...
damage.
It's just another 8, so it is 14
hit the plus
damage.
sign. If you mouse over the damage, Scott would have to do this. If you mouse over the damage, there's a plus
Yep.
sign, and you click that, and it'll say roll crit damage.
I think it just adds an 8. It doesn't even do the math for me, unfortunately.
Ah.
It doesn't apply it
Yeah,
to
it
him either.
doesn't.
But,
Oh,
but as you swing out your fist and hit him, you feel bones crack underneath, and it is starting to look hurt.
okay. Time for the uppercut time.
Time for the uppercut time.
Maybe not.
Okay, as you swing out your fist for a very fancy and stylized uppercut, it's a little bit too over the top, and it misses this
But I got 3 13s.
this opponent that is standing completely still.
You gotta call out your
But I-
moves. Yeah.
See, that's what happens when I don't call out my I don't call out my moves. Well, what a flurry of blows.
Okay. That one hit plus 8. Okay. No, you punch the creature in its sternum just above its mouth, and you feel it cave in a little bit as your fists connect.
Now I'm gonna punch him in his other, grosser mouth.
Oh. Oh.
Hold on.
Okay.
Oh, wait.
That was cocked as hell.
Boop. That extra 8.
Your fist catches just beneath his open mouth and slams it upwards in an uppercut, causing the mouth to slam shut, crushing several of the teeth.
Let's see. That's a punch, a miss, and a punch. So that's
Still
I think
have movement if you want.
I'm gonna. You know what? I'm gonna move. No.
You got an extra 10 feet of movement too.
I do. No, I'm completely.
around
I
a
feel
circle and then-
safe. Yeah, that's the thing. I was like, I can run around in a circle, or I'll sit here and next turn I'll go over there and try punching that guy. But I don't want to be in him teeing off on me range. So I think this will be where I end this round.
That's a great image because that hammer is so golf club.
Right? I just imagine him going like winding up and teeing me into the distance.
He is going to swing out twice
The
with his
paralyzed guy?
sledgehammer. No, the other one.
Oh.
He already... Oh, this is the paralyzed guy. Why the heck did it... When I clicked on it in the turn tracker, it took me over to the other one. He is going to stand there confused, and dazed. But not dazed and confused.
Oh my god.
It is your turn, Harkem.
I'm gonna shoot the one Harry and Shreds. Oh, Nakari. With advantage, right?
Yes, with advantage.
Thank God.
Thank
Anu.
Thank the Raven
24 does hit.
Yay!
That is 8 plus 6.
Plus features. Sneak attack. That was so bad. Is he in range? He is in
Yeah,
range.
it's so good.
Wait, am I in range? I'm not. I'm gonna use Whales of the Grave on. Use all my normal ones. Alright, I'll crush one of my tokens of the departed and use Whales from the Grave on that one over there.
Okay. Your arrow pierces through the creature near Nakari, and burst of necrotic energy streaks off towards the other one. Did you roll for that already?
What's from the Grave is. Oh, wait. What? Oh my god. Hold on. Doesn't run out of charges? What? What if I do that? Nope. Right. There we go.
Okay. 7 necrotic damage. This tendril of energy bursts off into him, his still and paralyzed form.
Gonna move slightly closer.
Okay. Nakari, you are up.
I am going to continue attacking.
Okay. That hits. Your axe digs into the creature.
And onward.
Okay, you swing out with a another slice, cutting into him.
I'm gonna use this.
Okay, you see your shadowy echo on the other side of him swing out with its axe as well. The large creature lets out a roar as it turns in the direction of you and your echo being attacked from both sides.
And another one.
Okay, Vortek, you are up.
Alright, I'm actually going to remember to do this time. I'm going to cast Mage Armor on myself.
Okay.
And then I'm going to Quicken Spell. Step up to this big guy and hit him with Shocking Grasp.
Okay.
Spellbook.
Energy crackles over your form, creating a layer of armor in front of you. Roll with advantage, because you do have advantage on the attack. Okay.
And then it should be 1 more damage, so...
So 16 plus 24, because it's a crit.
And even though he's paralyzed, he can't take a reaction.
Okay, he is looking quite rough as this burst of electricity streaks out from Vortek's hand and into the hammer of this creature, acting like a conduit of energy that travels up into his form.
And that will be my turn. Do I want to move? No, it's fine.
Okay. It's this guy's turn. He is going to he's gonna swing out with his claws. I'm not targeting. With his claws towards Nakari. That is a 13 and a 25. Okay, you take 19 slashing damage as the claw manages to penetrate through the barrier of the shield surrounding you. He is then going to move 30 feet away.
No.
You can take an attack of opportunity out towards him as he moves out of your range if you would like to, Nakari.
Yep.
Back in so. Oh my god.
Okay.
And
Oh yeah.
smite that.
Okay.
Anytime you see a crit, you have to.
Yeah. What do I do?
Oh
Just
my
there's a
God.
plus sign. So as the creature swings out with both of his claws, his first one just scratching the outside of the shield, and his second one penetrating in, he turns around to rush away, and you slam your axe down with two hands right into his spine, and this burst of radiant energy travels up his back,
Right.
and it explodes as it reaches the top of his form. And he
Ah!
falls into the nearby tree and collapses.
Can I take a trinket of his soul?
Yes. That definitely ends his turn. Lane, you are up.
Okay. This guy's looking pretty rough too. Well, I'm gonna do it again. I'm gonna do whatever I did last time. Hit him with my sensor. Is he still
Okay.
paralyzed?
He is still paralyzed.
Fucking hell, dude. Hell yeah, that's great. Means I'm gonna do a fuck ton of
I
damage.
thought
to
I
him,
had
man.
more of that frost lichen, but I
Can I-
did not.
Is there a button to auto crit?
No,
I don't think so.
I
The
don't
plus
think so.
sign,
If
yeah.
there is, I don't know what it is. Yeah.
Oh my
there you
god,
go.
rolled a
Just-
20. I
just-
just rolled a 20.
do that, I guess.
So
All
as
right.
you
Oh.
swing your sensor around and out towards, how do you want to do this, Lane?
I want to grab a hold of my Raven Queen necklace and wrap my sensor around his head and just pull his head off,
Oh my
like the
God.
chain around my sensor.
Okay.
Just tug it.
As you
Yeah.
swing your sensor out, you feel yourself lifted up off the ground and towards his form. This sudden flight coming over you as you feel the Raven Queen's light and energy imbuing you. Your sensor wraps around the faceless head of this creature, and you tug. A bright silver radiant light coming out from your sensor and starts to spill out from the creature's mouth as it screeches in pain, the paralysis wearing off as it dies. And that brings us to the end of combat.
You're the end of combat.
We live.
Ziggy standing next to the snuffed out fire, sort of behind this mound of snow he has started to build up around him, says, "Holy hells, you guys are strong."
You built a little self fort.
I know, right? We're sitting here like beating on these like ghastly creatures with mouths out of their stomach.
And
Ziggy's
he's
trying to build a fucking igloo around himself.
posturing himself. If I just put my head in the sand, they won't see me.
He doesn't have any magic on him, probably. I think he's good.
Oh yeah, actually, you know what? You
Well,
raised
they go for the undead too, so
well.
As their bodies sit here in the snow, you notice that they start to transform, petrifying and turning
Aw.
into stone statues of themselves just the moment after they died.
I was gonna look through them, but I will still like kind of examine
I
the
cr-
body.
yeah.
just
Can
to
I
look
climb into
about.
one of their stomachs now that it's all stone to see
Oh
how
my
comfy it
God.
is?
I meant more like medically and.
Oh no, I just want to see if I fit.
You
Maybe
would
there's
fit
maybe
if
there's some magic items in there. Maybe you ate someone earlier.
as you look at this mouth, you get a feeling that you would fit if it were to force you in. but it's definitely not safe to try and traverse with all of those rows of teeth.
All right, let me see that potion. The one that makes me tiny.
Don't. Oh.
I'm going in.
It's like a
Ooh,
big
does their
waste.
hammer petrify with them?
Their hammer is quite large. I would say that it's probably about as long as they are tall.
Jesus Christ.
It is definitely not something you'd be capable of wielding.
Should they like take a hacksaw to the haft or something?
I'd like to just look over the body. I've never seen a creature like this, so I kind of just want to look at it.
Okay. It looks just like a statue of itself now, completely made out of stone. You can see the detail of where its fleshy form was and the injuries that it sustained during the fight, but it doesn't have any of the makeup of a organic creature currently. It seems just like a statue.
I try to break off one of its legs.
Yeah. It seems to break away. It takes a little bit of work, but because of the injuries it did sustain, some of the parts of the limb are a little weaker, and it breaks off.
I'm gonna topple it over.
Just in case they come back. Now he's got no legs.
Oh. Try to reanimate this. In that case, might as well break the arms. I mean,
Ooh, I take a tooth as a trophy too.
Okay.
Knock one out.
A stone tooth.
That sounds cool.
that does sound pretty cool.
Can I go back to sleep now?
You can sleep after that?
Just another day.
I also need to get my last few hours in. I don't know how trance works. Is it like if I get interrupted, do I have to start over? I guess.
Any long rest, you have to start over if you go through any kind of extraneous activity.
Do we know about what time it is?
You can give me an
That fight
nature
only
check.
took like, what, 3 minutes, if that?
3 minutes.
I was giving it the generous.
30 seconds.
It's hard to tell. It's late. Probably close to the middle of the night. You might still have a while before sunrise.
Okay. I'll try and sleep. Then go back in my trance. Interrupted my
Okay.
beauty rest.
Are you putting the dome back
It's-
up?
Really cold.
No. I don't have any spell slots.
I will do what I can to
Oh,
keep
I do
the
have
wind
one.
off. No, never
I
mind.
have one.
Cool.
1 4th level left. That's it.
And that's what you're using to get the dome up, correct?
Yep.
Nice.
Let's summon another one of those things.
Literally my last spell slot. I don't have any more spell
Hopefully not.
slots. I don't know why that has a different pattern every time. It's
It
like,
does, doesn't it?
It depends. It probably depends on where you put it. Like last time, you probably put it slightly off center of a square.
oh yeah, probably. Yeah, I guess it would have like the same amount of squares.
I'm gonna go find Ivy. I'm assuming she ran off further than just right there.
Yes, she did run off further into the woods as combat continued.
I will go track her
Ooh.
down and then bring her back and give her some rotten fruit or whatever I got that's fertilizer.
I'm sorry
Okay,
about your horse, Nakari.
Oh, he'll be fine.
Yeah, there we go.
He'll be back in a few
He
minutes.
will?
I'll summon him back.
Yeah, just gotta blow on him and he puffs back up. Not blow up, of course.
Oh, poor.
I nod my head like I understand, but I have no idea what the hell she's talking about.
Vortek, as you go out towards the nearby trees to the north where you saw Ivy, don't seem to see her anywhere.
I just follow the footprints.
But following the footprints, they do end at what appears to be a pretty green and thriving bush out here. And as you get a little closer, you see the vines start to move and form back into the horse that you had rode up here on.
What?
Ivy.
That is the coolest thing I've ever seen in the history of my life. I say, good Ivy, and I pet its vines and
She turned
give it
into a
some.
bush? False appearance.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
That is pretty awesome.
The Vine Blight uses false appearance. It's super effective.
Super effective.
Super effective. It does transform from a tangle of vines and bush growth here into its horse-like form, and then it approaches you cautiously. Seems to feel pretty safe with you, and returns back towards the dome with you.
I would have ran too, buddy. And then yeah, then I'll go stand guard, I guess. Keep an eye
Okay.
out for my fellow adventurers.
Give me either are you taking watch with him, Nakari?
Yeah,
Okay,
I'm
then
summoning back the tails.
individual perception checks or one with advantage. Your choice.
Up to you, Kim.
We can do it.
Okay.
Yeah, we're safe.
Fucking chuck that die out there.
Looking out beyond the dome, Vortak, it seems to be pretty calm and quiet over the next 4 hours as Lane finishes her trance and wakes.
Oh my god, finally.
Lane, you can now take a long rest. Yes. Nakari, you said you were summoning back Oseus?
Yes.
I was trying to link it.
I linked it a little bit up.
Okay, there we go. I see it now. Okay. After you finish your ritual to summon back Oseus, you see the crater which the creature had created when it slammed its hammer down on top of him start to shift beneath the snow before he starts to climb out from beneath it, it looks like.
Oh my god.
And then he stands next to the dome, looking uninjured and back to normal.
Stop what I miss.
Crazy fight, guys.
I'll talk to him in Celestial, so welcome back.
Do you have to speak to him with Speak Undead or with Speak Animal? Or do you have to cast
So-
both?
Telepathically.
I'm just saying for other people to talk to it.
I don't think he talks back. I think that's the thing. Like, not to you guys anyway.
No, it said
Rude.
it gains the ability to understand one language of your choice that you speak. And he's a Celestial.
Yeah. Well, I'm
Well,
saying like he
was
can't
just
talk
celestial.
back to them. Like he can understand it, but he can't speak to them. Like it can communicate with you
What if somebody made a telepathic link with it and was like, "Oh yeah, brother, I'm your horse now."
They're
Why do you-
telling
why do you-
him
why do
that
you-
they're
why
their
are you gonna
horse
bring that
now?
up like that?
I guess that would work. Like, his intelligence is 6, so it would like understand, and then it could. But that's a different thing entirely. Anyway,
Purposely
anyway,
chooses not to talk.
we're getting, we're getting off base here.
Sorry.
Over the next 4 hours, as Harkem and Ra finish their
The normal.
long rest. Is there anything anyone is doing during this time?
Sleeping.
Well, of course.
Well, you let me know when I can click that button.
You already
Okay.
clicked it earlier.
I'm gonna draw some of the things that we've seen so far on along the past in the journal.
Oh, why'd it go back?
I'm just bonding with Ivy.
Okay. As the
Oh my god, I got bright
Is-
out.
the sun starts to try and peek from beyond the thick cloud of mist that hovers over the sky during the day. And for the next couple of hours, as Ra and Harkem finish their rest, nothing else occurs throughout the night. Occasionally, you see Ziggy go up to the edge of the dome and look out, peering into the darkness, looking a little nervously. But other than that, there is no movement other than your own, as the three of you keep watch throughout the night and take care of Ivy, of course. So as the next morning comes and you all wake up,
Finish our
what would
long
you like
rest.
to do? Yes, you can finish your long rest.
Hey.
So I have a question. My shield recharges at dawn, so do I get my shield back?
Yes, it is dawn. Or dawn was a couple hours ago. Yes.
You guys ready to continue?
Yeah.
I am.
Yes.
I eat some of my rations for sustenance.
Okay.
I'm not a morning eater.
As you look out beyond the dome, at the statued figures that you had fought last night, you can tell that other parts of them have started to slowly break off, and now piles of dust rest in the snow beneath these their forms.
Ooh. I put some of the dust in a vial.
Okay.
Is there anything left inside the dust, or is it just like
It just looks like kind of like gravel, kind of rocks and dirt made from the rocks.
What were they called? Tomb
Ooh.
Tomb Tapper?
Tomb tappers.
Tomb Tapper.
They eat you and then they turn to stone and you just suffocate.
That sounds horrifying.
Tomb Tapper.
Subtle
Stone.
spell, shatter.
That does seem pretty bad.
Yeah, nothing about that picture was, comforting.
This picture?
Yeah.
It looks pretty.
Oh, look at
Pretty
his little
nice.
genitals down there.
Whoa, whoa.
Oh my god.
I was just trying to decide if he had eyes or if his nipples were eyes.
Why not both?
Yeah, can I get a picture from the backside?
No.
Disqualified.
Disqualified.
Man, he looks like he has 2 joints in his knee. I bet you those things like make some weird ass like
Walking.
clunking noise when they
Weird.
walk.
Yeah, a loud stomping noise. You think?
No, like when their knees resocket themselves when they come back together.
Yeah, I don't like
Like
that
a
one.
clacking.
I don't like that
Yeah.
the one leg is normal and the other one's just like, oh, by the way, I also do this.
No, yeah, that's what happens because he has 2
Huh.
joints and they like
That's the one I
socket
broke
back
off.
in.
The weird looking one.
Or maybe they're just two totally different legs.
I start scouting ahead.
Okay. You all head back out on the road.
Ooh, as I
I-
do too, I'm gonna keep an eye out now that I kind of know what it looks like too for more frost lichen. Because that's one of
This
the
stuff
things I
is
thought I had
actually
more of.
awesome.
Okay. Give me a perception check as you are scouting ahead down the road.
Oh my god, that thing's rolling forever.
Okay. Traveling through the winding mountain pass, the valley to the, or now facing to the north of you as you start to head not just south, but also east, starting to slant towards primarily east, overlooking the boggy forest that you had seen previously. I don't have to check the weather.
Frightful.
A very thick snowfall starts to come in as the weather starts to turn harsh after the first hour of your journey. And it seems as if another blizzard has started to come through. You travel for the next couple hours down the road. I need constitution saving throws from all of you for cold weather. So if you have cold weather gear, it's advantage.
I also want to make sure that the snow isn't falling on us and I have the wind blowing towards our back, so hopefully it's like clearing a path for us on the ground. Just
Oh, I think I rolled at a disadvantage.
You did, but it's okay. You all managed to save. We'll see Vortex. Okay.
yeah, I won't need advantage.
Okay. You do all manage to save against the effects of the cold. Pushing through. Hold on the track. You start to travel through a narrow mountain path. Heavy or mountains rise on either side of the road. It looks like for as far as you can see, not a lot of plant life seems to grow here as you continue an ascent upwards through this pass. As you are traveling, just off the side of the road, you see an opening in the mouth, or what looks like the mouth of a cave in one of the mountains. About 5 feet out from the opening, you see a woman with long white hair that seems to be sweeping or being swept to the side by the wind. Her skin is a very pale blue, and her long fingers extend from her hand. She seems to beckon towards your group as you travel down the road.
That's never a good sign.
It's totally fine. Look, she looks friendly. Does she look friendly?
Give me a perception check. With disadvantages, you are trying to peer through the snow.
I was gonna say, it can only get worse.
It's kind of hard to make out a lot of her, other than her skin appears to be like a pale bluish color. and her long white hair trails off almost down to her knees.
Oh, that's definitely not good then.
That's fine.
It's just an ice hag. It's fine.
We can see if she needs help, but
What's the
kind of be
worst
on guard.
that could happen?
How is she beckoning us? Like creepily, or shit? My
Come
husband's
here,
dying
my
in the
little
cave.
Dahlia.
She is leaning on what appears to be a long and gnarled walking stick with one hand, and her other arm is extended out towards you all, beckoning in with her hand towards her.
Not like a fuck, I need help. Get over here. More like a hey, come over here, weary traveler.
Yeah, more like weary traveler, come hither.
I would like to hide.
Okay,
I think
give
he's
me a
already
stealth
seen
check.
us. Oh, never mind. I guess never mind. You're rogue.
32.
Okay. What's everyone else doing?
Is there anything? Well, is there any way that I could tell if like the blizzard
I will
is
slow.
magical?
I will slow the pace of Ivy.
What were you asking, Lane?
Is there any way I could tell if like the blizzard is magical? Like if this is like a fucking trap or something?
Give me an Arcana check.
Not very good at that. Oh, not too bad at that today.
Okay. Um, this weather does seem a little severe, but there's nothing about it that hints at it being necessarily magic. It just seems as if the weather here is just quite erratic. But it doesn't seem too far off for expected weather in Mount.
Well, what's the worst that we could have? What's the worst that could happen? We burn this woman alive in her cave?
Her cave.
I mean, that's pretty much about it.
I
I
mean,
mean,
it'll soon be our cave if she has
yeah,
any.
that's the spirit.
That's the American spirit.
Okay.
Oh, there's no oil in the cave. That we know of yet, I guess.
There's weapons of mass destruction in there.
There's a magical item in there. That's all we need to know.
You slow your pace a little bit, but continue to approach.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. As you get closer, you can start to make out how this woman looks.
I don't want to make out with her.
I do.
She has a thick bundle of furs wrapped around her body. Her extremely long and misshapen arms come out from beneath the folds of her cloak, and you see several skulls strapped around her waist.
God.
She smiles, and a wicked grin of sharp teeth is exposed. A long,
Oh, my sir.
protruding nose ends at a point, and you see her stop from beckoning and shift her hand up towards a wave at all of you as she begins to take steps towards you.
I do. Oh my god!
He seems trustworthy.
I
Um,
make
I,
my berth even wider and go
I'm
around
gonna-
her.
I
I'm gonna
wave
ask
back with
her
a
to,
fireball.
I'm gonna ask her to please keep her distance.
What do you want?
As I walk towards you, please keep your distance.
No, we're stopped at this
She,
point.
she
I'm not
takes
going back
she takes a step back and raises up her hand in front of her, her long fingers splaying out as she holds it up in a gesture as if she is trying to show you she means no harm. And she says, I simply wanted to see if such weary travelers might need a place to rest. It is quite dangerous out here along the path.
Do her intentions seem good?
Has anyone
Give me an
been
insight
given
check.
breadcrumbs? She's gonna eat us.
Ooh. Oh,
Wisdom.
Has it been 8 hours since the
she
fight?
seems like she wants something from you.
oh yeah, she
What-
does.
Man meat.
I have a quest for you.
Has it been 8 hours? 8 hours since the fight? Yes.
All right, then I'm gonna recast mage armor. Just
Does
I
it
was gonna say subtle spell, but I guess it's gonna be a big ass fucking lightning shield around.
does
me,
it seem
so.
like she sees me, or is it aware of my presence as I sneak around
She
her?
does not seem to be.
I would
I
like to
think we're
sneak into
perfectly
the.
fine.
I would like to sneak
Oh.
into the cave then, as they talk, making sure I don't step on any traps on the way.
Do I notice that?
Was it 32?
Would
Hell
you
no.
notice Harcam? No, you wouldn't notice him. He is moving very quietly through the
32,
blizzard.
yeah, Jesus Christ. Um, what do you need from us? Seems like you're in need of something.
Oh, was simply hoping to offer aid to individuals caught out in a terrible storm. My sisters and I
Oh no.
have no objections to offering assistance to you. Harkem, as you move quietly into the cave, you see patches of ice along the ground in front of you and a splitting intersection in 3 different directions. She turns.
I'd like to go down the middle one.
Okay. She turns towards all of you and says, "If you do not wish to partake in our hospitality, I will not force you."
What would you ask in return?
Oh, if you would be so kind as to offer something to us, that would be too presumptuous of me to ask, of course. But I could use some help if you could offer it. Such fine adventurers as yourselves.
I mean, potentially. We have been out here killing undead for days, just plowing our way through
Oh my god.
wherever we're at.
Oh,
We could
because
plow our
there's
way through
snow.
you too. What? I mean,
Phrasing.
Oh wait! Wow. Jesus.
He's the only one offering to do that. I would like to.
You-
a
I was
monster
gonna offer-
needed killing.
I was gonna offer to chop some firewood or something, but I guess we can.
It looks like it's been a while.
you
that was
see,
more of a threatening thing. That was, you know,
Yeah,
for
totally
us
threatening.
it was funny. For her it was supposed to be like we're gonna cut her up.
I'm gonna plow
She's-
you through.
she says, just recently we had lost some of our dear and precious pets. If you could recover them for us, we would be in your debt.
Is she lying?
Sorry.
Give me an insight check. Seems like she's lost something. Seems like she's is sincere.
Oh, I think I know what
Maybe
you want.
not entirely about the being in your debt.
Wow. How dare she? Just
What
lied
did
to
your pets look like?
They are adorable little things. They're like this, and she pulls out a small centipede from beneath her robe, and she holds it up in the air. It's many legs spreading about as it panics in the cold air. She says, "It's you see, they are much larger though, much larger." And then she lifts the centipede up in the air and drops it down into her mouth and chomps down on it and starts to eat it.
I fully expected it to be the things we just killed.
I did too.
was right there too.
Yeah.
I was like, "Yep, it's gonna be."
Oh,
Scargo, give her the vial
wait.
back.
We did find them. We found them already.
We
I mean,
Well, you
what?
did.
No, we didn't. I didn't. But
They
somebody
were
did.
underground. We don't know if that
Yeah.
was them specifically. We know there was something underground.
Did they burrow?
Oh, yes, they are quite adept at burrowing.
Oh,
So
Have
maybe
you
it was them.
have you found them?
I mean, found is a strong word in this case.
And she
Maybe two.
turns towards you angrily. You didn't hurt them, did you?
No,
No.
No,
no.
there's-
We heard them. We felt them. We
and then we
kept going.
ran.
Her face widens back into the creepy fanged smile.
yeah.
Very good then.
You can
Uh,
find them. I'll tell you where to find them actually.
Oh,
You could,
I can't get out in this dreadful weather.
oh, right. The weather's rough, but we have no problem going through the snow. I'll tell you where to find them. A day and a half's ride back, you'll see a giant skull.
That's
Under
not
there
good.
is where they heard them, right? Isn't that where you felt them?
Yeah, by where the skull was, but the skull's gone now.
Oh, right. Oh yeah, right. The skull's gone.
Look
Well-
for the fallen bridge. If you've got there, you've gone too far.
Yes.
Actually,
If you've got there, you haven't gone far enough.
Oh,
Yeah. You
Yeah.
have to go past the bridge.
I'm not.
the bridge is gone.
I thought
The
I'm just
bridge is
misremembering.
gone. Oh, how will I ever pass there? Just
Oh, you're
far too
crafty
dangerous a
woman.
track for me to take.
I don't. So.
I mean, how are we supposed to get
What-
back there?
I'm gonna lean over and whisper to someone. "Psst, I think we should just keep on going. This seems like a lost cause."
What was that? I couldn't hear you.
Harkam, as you make your way through the narrow tunnel of this cave, your perception's 20. Okay, you feel
22.
oh,
Aggressively.
22. That's right. You feel something moving
Oh.
within the walls of the cave.
Dude,
A
I just
slight
shuddered.
shake of the cave
Oh.
as something travels through the interior walls.
I'm still like in a corridor though, right? Like a tunnel.
Yes, you are in a narrow corridor, but it opens up after just another 5 feet, and you see it turns into almost a maze of other directions.
Oh wow! Get the hell out of there then.
Okay. Give me another stealth check as you exit from the cave.
Bet you I can tell you what made that tunnel.
Wow. 30.
Okay. Well, even if you cannot return my dearest pets to me, I can still offer you a place to rest until the weather passes.
I vote we keep on going through the weather. Ugh.
How difficult is this road right now? Is it like disappearing completely, and we're like we could potentially fall off a fucking cliff if we aren't careful?
It's a pretty heavy blizzard. You can't really see much further than 30 feet beyond yourselves before it just becomes a wall of white. You can see in front of yourselves, especially with Vortak around, helping keep the snow at a distance, but it's pretty hard to see beyond that.
Yeah.
Made
I said
that
we
made
just
my map
keep on
zoom
moving.
so far.
Would you like to wait out the blizzard or?
I suppose we could.
Uh,
I mean, how likely is the blizzard to pass? And this just isn't just a constant.
I mean, it wasn't too bad earlier, so.
yeah, I think we can keep on doing it. We've been doing it for a little bit. I don't want
I
to
mean,
be very
Maybe
frank.
getting out of the blizzard, you could warm up some. Well,
I'm okay. I choose the road.
If the weather gets too bad, I have some spells that I can use to clear a path. If we want to keep taking the road, I'm not gonna. She seems very trustworthy-ish, so
Uh,
I'm
Yeah.
sure her giant centipede pets are super adorable. That being said, I am totally okay with continuing to go. How does Ivy react to this elderly matron?
She seems to be following your lead.
Mhm.
I need a dog. Dogs know when bad people are about.
I'm a bird. I can tell you when bad people are about.
I have common sense.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, why don't you stay in the hag's hut for the evening? What's the worst that could happen?
It's not a hag's hut. It's a hag's centipede tunnel. Totally different.
So, you know what?
Whoa.
I stand corrected. My bad. Has anybody seen my brother? Because we need to tell him we're leaving.
You have a brother?
I did.
His
Right,
stealth
you're
rolls are
going
so high.
crazy.
His stealth rolls are just so high. I just assume.
Yeah, I mean, natural 20. I think he does erase himself from,
It's a
time and space, right?
it's
That's
a
how that
it's
works.
it's a false Hydra. We forgot about him.
Right, you came here alone. What are you talking about?
Too many hits to the head. Huh.
You blink 3 times and you see yourself in a padded room with 4 guards.
Oh gosh.
All right. Well, the road's that way. Okay, I'll see you guys in a little bit.
We shouldn't split the party.
I guess we'll continue then.
At least
Yeah.
until we locate our missing friend.
At the very least, we'll have a new home.
Yeah.
I'll say that audibly so that she.
Oh. Okay. Her wide smile continues to stay on her face as she waves her long spindly fingers and says, "Well, safe travels. The weather does look as if it might turn for the worse, so do be careful out there."
Oh,
will.
she's gonna change the weather.
And we'll let you. We see any of your giant centipedes. We won't kill them. We'll tell them that their mother's looking for them.
Thank you very much.
I'm gonna give her a
Remember,
thumbs up.
our cave is here, should you need refuge. And she nods and turns back into the cave, disappearing in the shadows within.
That wasn't
Okay.
uncomfortable at all.
Yeah. Let's go.
Definitely withdraw on this one.
I wait for her to pass by and then I sneak out.
I don't.
Unless Nakari or Lane, you feel we should.
I guess we'll see.
Okay, either way.
Harkem, as you leave out from the cave, you see her look around kind of suspiciously for a moment, and then kind of shrug, continue further into the cave. And you catch up with the rest of them. You are all back together. Ziggy says, "That was horribly uncomfortable. I think she was going to eat us."
I mean, some of us.
Yeah, I think you're safe.
Most of you
But-
guys are safe. We're at KFC dinner,
Oh yeah,
though.
actually. Yeah. Let's see. Two. Yeah, I think what? Probably only 2 of us would be
Look-
eaten. We
Look, I'm not
and
saying
maybe-
that Vortak knows anything about the Donner Party, but if we do get stuck on a pass and someone has to be eaten,
It's
The
gonna
birds
be
go first.
Ivy.
Ew, are you a vegetarian?
I mean, well, yeah, I'm a bird.
Wait, what?
You're not a carnivore bird like a vulture?
It was not good in that cave. It was like
How many human slash bird remains were in there? A lot?
no remains,
little?
but there was something moving in the walls.
Yeah,
Could
probably a
feel it.
fucking centipede.
Giant
not
centipede
good.
creatures?
Yeah, so if we see one, kill on sight. Agree?
Yes.
I mean,
I
Okay.
mean,
yeah.
we can probably avoid it if we can. I don't want to draw that creature's ire.
Yeah, me neither. I mean, we already did dodge one, but you know.
How many sisters do you think she has?
Did you see more than one?
Did I what?
She said she had
Did you
sisters.
see more
Did
than
you
one?
I didn't see any of them. I just felt something moving within the walls. It was like a maze of tunnels. It was very creepy. I didn't go any deeper because I didn't want to get lost or stumble upon something I didn't want.
Oh yeah, that one of us would have definitely died in that tunnel. I'm gonna look around.
Nobody lives in a maze of tunnels. That
Yeah.
was something bad in there.
Well, if her pet's burrow, that's
No.
probably what dug the cave.
Yeah, but a maze?
I mean, I don't think they're getting city planning permits before they dig their tunnels.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Secret tunnel.
Secret tunnel.
I'm more concerned if that offer of aid ever actually works.
This weather,
Okay.
probably.
Because I would take the weather over that hospitality.
As you
And I've seen
continue your
and I've seen what Lane looks like in the Shadowfell.
as you continue your journey further down this narrow pass, the mountains on either side of you help to aid somewhat against the sweeping winds that come through this area. But the temperature feels as if it dropped significantly, and it begins to get colder. You feel your bodies start to stiffen against the cold. I need everyone to give me a Constitution saving throw against cold. If you have cold weather here, you have advantage.
Lane, is this magically getting worse or normally getting worse?
DM, do I know?
Oh.
I would say using your previous Arcana check. Someone just knocked that one over into a 20. It's still a 3.
17. Whew.
Uh,
No, wait, you mean that was a 20, right? Yeah, you saw that. I rolled a 20.
Yeah.
Can someone knock mine real quick?
Ooh.
What the hell?
I know which one we're eating first.
Oh goodness.
I'm gonna be a frozen chicken tendy.
Raw as the cold from this area is so jarring and uncomfortable to and this heavy blizzard surrounding you are just unable to shake the effects of it, and you get a point of exhaustion.
That's acceptable. Brr.
As you travel for the next
Maybe we should have
couple
asked that lady for some cold weather gear.
Oh yes, just come straight into my cave. I have some in the back.
Did you say if
Yeah,
he knew
keep-
that it
keep-
was
keep
magical or not?
going.
I was
First
gonna,
turn.
sorry, I did the saves. Lane, you would notice a severe shift in the weather in comparison to when you checked earlier, when you tried to ascertain if it was magical. And this feels off. This feels like it's magical in effect.
Bitch.
Stay close to me.
We've killed
Um,
hags before.
Not
We could end
with
this
giant
blizzard.
monsters. I mean, we could go back and shake her down. How long have we been traveling?
For a few hours now.
Oh, never mind. Keep going.
Well, if we find any of our sisters on the road, we'll ask them nicely to stop. If they don't, I'll make a cutting throat gesture.
What is that?
And his whole body is shivering as he does it, visibly vibrating.
I just
Uh,
imagine Drax in Guardians of the Galaxy. He's like, what is this? We'll rub our fingers across our necks.
As you continue down the path, you do see in the distance through the blizzard this dull glow of orange. It's a very tall, almost column of light. It looks like just barely glowing through the snow, and then you notice that it is a large creature of some sort, coiled almost like a snake as it strikes out towards this small humanoid shape. And
her
then
pet?
as your eyes begin to focus, you notice there are two others like it further on down the road being harried by other attackers.
They're attacking the worm things, or the worm things are attacking the people?
It looks like a combination. They are locked in combat on the road up ahead.
I like to get closer to see, trying to stay out of sight.
Okay, give me a stealth check.
Ah. 8.
Okay. You see these large snake-like creatures, almost centipede in nature, with large frilled hoods. A bright orange stripe goes down their back as they bite out towards these humans in heavy furs with axes that swing out towards.
They try to get a closer look at the human.
They just look like pretty rough and rugged-looking individuals, covered from head to toe in heavy furs. Look like pretty strong, burly guys.
Nice.
The barbarian tribe from Diablo 2.
I'll quickly go back and let them know what I saw. I know that's for pets, but we should probably help them.
Yeah.
I mean,
sounds
I
good.
have no love for her pets, so
Okay.
do they look like they need help, or?
They're giant centipedes, yes.
Maybe we can get some cold gear off of them if we're really,
Ooh,
if they're
double
nice.
reason to help.
Or we can seal it off their corpses. Either way. Win-win.
You see further on down the road as these men strike out towards the creatures. They look like they might be fighting a losing battle, because as the axe of one of them cuts into it, the creature's blood seems to ignite along his fur and burn
Oh.
him.
Fuck. Alright, if I see if I see that, I will. Wait, oh wait, wow, are they that close?
They're about 60 feet away, roughly.
Fuck yeah, dude, I'll hide and pop a shot off at one.
Can
Okay.
I cast Chain
Oh
Lightning?
my god, they have like wings.
Yeah, they're frilled hood.
What's the oh
That's
Jesus?
crazy looking. We almost slept in a cave with those things.
Chain Lightning has a range of what's the range? $150 Yeah, can I shoot the one in the middle with the chain lightning? And then have that travel to the other two?
Okay.
igniting their fire blood.
Harkem, go ahead and roll an attack. What is everyone else doing as a streak of lightning travels out from Vortac's hand and Harkem shoots an arrow?
I'm gonna get a
I'm gonna
and
be
shoot
getting
it.
closer.
You're gonna what?
Get closer.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast Blade Barrier right in the middle of these guys.
Are you using Oseus to get closer?
That's not a good spell.
And the chain lightning travels to the other two as well.
Okay. Nakari.
Actually,
I'm-
would it be easier if I just cast it on them without using my spell slot?
No, I can do it.
Gonna literally kill everybody in the area.
At least my spell doesn't attack friendlies.
Well, that was some good sneak attack damage.
This thing's terrifying. Anyway.
I don't like their eyes. Like when Boba was explaining like the crawling sound in the cave, I literally shivered. I was like, ooh, uncomfortable.
I would have to get closer. I'm not in range to do anything.
Are you I asked if you were using Oseus to move forward or if you were getting off of it.
No, I'll use him to move forward.
Okay. Well, he's got 60 feet of movement, so that can put you up there next to them, right? I think it was right here to here. That's the foot to foot.
Nuts to butts.
And Ziggy's just gonna have to hold on.
He is in an absolute panic as this bolt of lightning travels over your shoulder, connects into the three creatures and streaks between them, and a arrow pierces into another one, and then which one did you attack?
I
Rough.
actually was just making sure to see the distance, but I'm
Oh.
gonna go with the let me get an arrow here. Boop, this guy.
Okay, that guy.
Yeah.
And another arrow streaks into the other one.
Ziggy's out of his mind.
What were you doing, Lane?
Well, I can't do it, no.
No, go for it. Kill everyone.
So- Oh yeah, it would fucking murder all of those guys probably. I mean, you can control the size of the circle, so like you just make it so that the worms are in there. Not anymore. Maybe I will just I'm gonna dig my heels into the horse and make it fucking run, so we can get up there. I don't know.
Okay,
I'm not at the reins, so I don't know how that's gonna work.
Give me a nature check as you try to convince Ivy to move forward.
Oh my god!
It is stubbornly refusing to move as you dig your heels into it.
Well,
It brings Vines up and grabs his heels and locks them in there.
Oh my god!
Eats you. No, never mind.
Slowly starts to absorb your life force.
I'm not gonna do anything. I'm gonna wait until Vortac gets the goddamn horse up to the front.
Okay. I need everyone to roll for initiative then.
Roll 4.
The resident glass cannon.
God,
I won't be
initiative
getting
rolls
any
are always
closer.
so shit.
Wait a minute. How did
You
I roll a 23? I thought I rolled a 10. Or did I
Initiative
look
is
at
just
somebody
like a
else's
curse.
dice?
probably
a lot of dice.
had your dice get bumped. Okay.
Oh shit.
Combat begins. Vortac, you are up first.
Shit got serious. That music.
We'll move the horse forward. 1, 2. Okay. I don't have control over, so it's about here. And then I will. Do. I will Blessing of the Raven Queen. I have more than one use of it. Shut your mouth, good video game. Over here on top of this little rock. And then I will cast lightning bolts.
Okay. The lightning travels out from your hands and into their form. Anyone, so it's 25 total.
Yes, sir.
The creature is starting to look. Both of them are starting to look pretty bad
Really?
as the lightning travels through them.
But not this one?
It's starting to look hurt, but not quite.
I'll slide off this rock and hide.
Did it resist any of my damage?
No.
Oh, chain
It,
lightning plus lightning ball. Okay, never mind. Wait.
Yeah. The chain lightning, it did succeed on the saving throw again.
Okay.
So that's probably why you're thinking. Yeah. Because it took half damage where the others did not.
That makes sense.
Ra, you are up.
Ho ho ho! I'm going to. Let's see, I got 50 whole feet of movement. I could actually get up. It just seems like a terrible.
That's the wrong person.
That's me.
Hold on. I shall fly up to about here.
It's weird when
Okay.
the twins can't even tell themselves apart.
And you know what? I have plenty of arrows. I'm going to aim at the same person I shot the arrow at. And I shall shoot again. Boop. Oh, cool.
Okay. As your arrow shoots out and connects into the creature's mouth, you see it fly out the side of its cheek, piercing through its face. It is looking really hurt now.
I'm a natural. Oh, might as well. I'm just gonna, you know, I can keep.
You do have extra attack. You can make another one.
Enough said.
Oof.
Okay. The arrow shoots out and connects right into the forehead between his beady bug-like eyes, and the large creature falls to the ground.
Nice. Attack. Can I can't use this as a bonus action, can I? Let's see.
You can't use what as a bonus action.
Can I use that? Still a short bow, like same
No.
as like a fist?
No.
Okay. I mean, you know what? I'm gonna sit right here. I'm gonna end my turn here. Like I really don't want to get up in their face just to get smacked.
Okay. This one is going to take a bite out towards the nearby berserker, and as it does, its maw snaps down onto the snowy embankment nearby, and he dodges back, raising his axe up. The berserkers are all going to attack in tandem to save time.
Because they're cold, they're berserkers.
Love it.
Oh, because it's cold outside? I get it.
It's cool. It's
Oh,
No,
they
he's not.
throw their axes.
He's not supposed to. I don't know why that one threw his. It wasn't even the one I had chosen. This one's going to move over towards the other one that his friends are not seeming to manage to hit as he swings out his axe as well.
Ooh.
Okay. He is going to cut into its head. As he does, you see some of the fiery blood splash onto him and burn his skin.
Oof.
That ends his turn. Harkem. Or their turn. Harkem,
Oh,
you were up.
me.
Lane, you're next.
I move up here and then hide?
Okay. Give me a stealth check as you move forward.
31.
You disappear into a... Where'd you move to?
This little bush here.
Okay.
So-
you
so good
jump
that he
forward
couldn't
into the
find you.
bush. Yeah, it's too stealthy for the DM to find.
Then I will shoot at him with bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
I assume advantage.
Yes.
Oh my god, that was a bad advantage.
18 hits. It is starting... Oh, sneak attack.
Oh,
Okay.
fuck.
It is looking rough.
Move 10, right? I will
Yes.
move the rest down here. Into
Okay.
that bush. Nice.
Like to see
Dive
just
forward
running
into
off
the
here.
next bush. Lane, you are up.
All right, I will charge forward and smack this guy with my sensor.
Okay.
Oh my god.
You swing out your sensor into him, strike into one of his frills, and it seems as if in response the spine on it shoots off in your direction, and you take 6 piercing damage as the spike stabs into your shoulder.
Ow.
This lane.
You're making us look bad in front of the berserkers.
I'm just gonna sit here and
Oh.
Contemplate my
You-
life choices.
Okay. It is going to turn towards this berserker that has been swinging at it, and it is going to roll a 1. Lose weapon magical failure. We're re-rolling that. Wrong target. How does that even...
It bites its own tail.
Yeah, I guess so. So,
It bites the rock and hurts its tooth.
Just the one.
as it bites down, coiling in on itself, the individual manages to jump out towards the side, and it bites down on its own tail, taking a small chunk out of it. Its already wounded form. Nakari, you are up.
I want to move with Arceus. Like, I can't turn him around this way, so I want to kind of move.
Okay.
I'm gonna attack this one.
As you move forward, Ziggy goes, "No, too close, too close." You swing out your axe into him. As you do, some of the flaming blood sprays out towards you. Oh, damn. You take 12 fire damage.
No, Ziggy. Not close enough.
I see blood.
But as you bring your axe down or across, you cut through its neck, and it falls to the ground completely decapitated.
I prep a lightning bolt in case these berserkers seem hostile.
I take a sliver of his soul.
pro- Holding a spell as an action uses the spell
Let me
slot. You
rephrase
don't use-
that. I am preparing myself to cast a spell if necessary. I am
Mentally.
Doing
staying.
nothing.
I am staying vigilant. Roll vigilance.
The heavily clothed individuals with their axes eye you warily for a moment. One of them steps forward and extends his hand outward, and he says, "I am Otek. Thank you for coming to our aid against these horrible creatures."
What direction have we been traveling?
Kind of south, it curved a little bit to the east, and then it's went south again.
The hag to the north will not be happy knowing her pets here have died.
Oh, foul witches that live up there in the mountain.
Do you know
Yes.
of them?
Oh, I've seen them. I've heard stories. I have not seen them. The terrifying creatures, though, I have heard, and they have these pets. Yes, these horrible monsters travel down into our land. We didn't have enough to deal with the temple.
Is the temple closed?
He kind of narrows his eyes a little bit and looks at all of you. What business do you have with the temple?
There's some bad people in there that we want to stop.
There's much evil there in that temple. I would suggest you steer clear of it. There is no stopping darkness like that.
Oh,
No blade strong enough, no magic powerful enough.
George, we have to go there.
You see the other barbarian people have started cutting off the limbs of these creatures, cutting out chunks of meat from
Ooh.
their bodies. They wrap them up in other cloths that they've got with them and then stuff them into sacks.
As they do, I stop talking to that guy and go see if I can get some of that fire. Poison
Okay.
stuff.
Yeah.
Give me a nature check.
17.
Okay. This is very much like the fire blood from the
Oh, the spider?
spiders from the
Nice.
spider. Yes, it seems to be pretty much in line with that. You might be able to utilize it in some way.
Oh, I typed scorpion. That's not a scorpion. It's centipede.
Approach the group and keep the snow off of everyone.
Well,
move. I
we
said
can
move
lead
up.
you. We can lead you in the direction of the temple if you are sure you will be so foolish as to go forward.
We don't exactly have a choice.
We all have a choice, friend. All of us. This is your wish. It's your journey. I will not stop you. You have aided us quite heavily on this day.
Yeah, you're fucking welcome.
That was rude.
Arkham says to himself. That's his inside voice.
Well, thank you for showing us the way there.
You guys have any spare cold weather gear? Our avian friends are not quite equipped.
Maybe a heavy cloak.
Kind of an offensive term.
Oh, I'm sorry. The bird people,
Thank you.
the bird folk.
Oh, yes, you are not quite dressed for weather like this, it seems, unless those feathers are very insulated. Your friend, his beak is turning blue. He points towards Ra.
Yes, he could use some clothing if you have any.
We're from the desert.
Shoten, get some furs for these two. These fine warriors that have aided. One he gestures toward grunts and starts to reach into his pouch. He pulls out a very thick and heavy cloak, a pretty misshapen looking hat that seems to have been formed out of some kind of animal's head, but you can't really tell exactly what kind of animal it is. He piles out about 2 sets of cold weather gear for the two of you.
Do you have any that kind of blends in with the snow?
Who cares? Oh, for you, it probably makes sense.
I don't really have the colors you might want, I don't think. It's really whatever kind we catch out here. As you can imagine, the ones with the whiter fur are a little bit more elusive themselves.
Makes sense.
If you manage to bring us some pelts, though, I can craft you some good clothing.
Oh, you guys are crafters.
Eh, That is, if you survive your trek.
Oh, I'll take the gear, but I won't put it on yet.
I'm putting it on immediately.
Okay. Feel your bones start to warm. You still feel exhausted from the cold earlier, but you feel a little bit more hardy against the effects of the cold.
Nice.
Well, we cannot linger here for long. If there were a few of them here, there are bound to be more soon.
Lead the way.
Oh, of course. They begin walking south as the rest of them gather up their packs after having stuffed them mostly full of meat.
Does your people have a name?
Oh, we have individual names, yes. Oh, do you mean us as a people? No, we
Your tribe
We
here,
have-
yeah.
we have discarded such monikers long ago when we left the lands, the cursed lands below us, down the mountain. He points out below them, or to the north, where you can see just through the mist a little bit the rest of Barovia. It is a terrible place down there, white, horrid.
How long have your people been up here?
Many generations, hundreds of years.
Oh,
It keeps us safe from the evil that lurks below.
it's not great down there.
Has anyone else traveled this way recently?
Have not seen travelers recently. No. You are the last we have seen in quite some time. Oh, wait, there was a report of a group that one of our scouts had seen. They were all robed individual. They came riding on dark steeds, and we did not engage them. We did not see them very long. Our scout got very little to report on them, but he said that they seemed as if they were heading in the same direction, towards the temple.
I think
The
those
friends
are
of yours?
I think those are the demons we are looking for.
Well, then they perhaps seek a dark power that you do.
Seek something.
We only seek their end.
Perhaps we can at least aid you on your path there. And they begin to walk down the road south. As you start to travel off Kari, you notice Ziggy behind you has kind of just laid over the back of Oseus and is completely inanimate, just hanging over him.
Oh no.
He looks dead, like completely dead. As you begin your travel south with these new companions that you had just met out here after fighting these creatures, heading towards the Amber Temple, that is where we will end tonight's session.